Hello, everybody, and welcome to session 167 of Pokerole. We were thinking about doing a Pokerole session last week, but it didn't really work out, so we're back this week. At this point, I've lost track. I think we're still technically on off-week time right now. I think that's correct.
I believe so.
Yes, this is off week.
So we might be correcting that soon if possible. We will see. Things have been a little bit busy for some of us, and but hey, the game continues just fine either way, so no big deal. But let me go ahead and say that we are still in the middle of quite a battle. I think this might be our longest battle yet. Isn't this the fourth session with this battle? I'm not complaining, mind you.
No, this is session 3 of
Session
battle.
3.
So it is now tied with the Robo-Lucaria fight.
Yeah, okay, that's right. The Robo-Lucaria fight was a big fight too, I remember that. But I should just say before I begin that if you like the video, do think about giving a like, maybe subscribing if you'd like to do that, maybe coming over to Twitch if you'd like to watch this content live, whether you want to lurk or talk. Think about hanging out with us. It's always nice to have you around, whether you're new, whether you're old, come on by. We also have a pretty cool Discord server as well, which you can also access our Pokerole Discord server off of via relevant links from the one listed here. If you want to join the conversation for general streams or for Pokerole specifically. We also have a coffee link if you'd like to help us directly monetize what we do here, and I very much appreciate if you might consider it. Every little bit does help and keeps us doing what we're doing. And there's also a merch store as well if you want to buy some cool stuff over there. And of course, there is also the Poke Pioneers Wiki, which is available over at nearheresecurities.org and is a very good resource if you want to catch up on things a little faster with episodes or read character descriptions and all that stuff. And all the links are in the description for all of that. Check it out at your leisure. I'm a little sick today, but I should be okay. I might be a little low-key. Energy's alright. I took a nap. But yeah, I've just been a little sicky to the stomach the last couple of days, 2-3 days. I should be alright though. I hope everyone else on the table is doing okay though.
Super duper. I'm doing alright.
Jinx.
What, Jinx?
Yeah, we both said the same thing.
That's good, technically. A good Jinx. And hopefully, Car, you're doing well after that. After last week and stuff, sounded like a bit of a week for you.
Yeah, but I'm doing alright.
That's good. Well, I have some new art to share, and I'll let the recap go as I sort that out.
Righto. Welcome everyone to the table. Last session was 166. Down to the Squire. With the Machamp now unconscious and Brooke currently under heavy pressure, Ryda teleports themselves and Ralph towards the main conflict to back him up. They attempt to sneakily incapacitate Gemhorn with hypnosis, but Artemisia gets in the way of the move to protect the Nidoking while he pries himself out of Brooke's grip. As he frees himself, Gemhorn lets out a shout as yet more crystals begin to surge from the ground, making it more troublesome for the team to maneuver their way towards him without aggravating the crystals growing on all of them. Seeing all of the crystals rise around his allies, Tucker makes the risky decision to use Thunderfang on himself, paralyzing himself and activating Quick Feet in the process to allow him to more agilely make way through the newly made hazards. As he reaches Ryda, he shouts for them to climb onto his back to avoid their crystals from getting worse, and Curlia quickly cooperates, continuing to try to support Brooke and Ralph from atop Tucker's back. The enemy forces try to finish the freshly reawakened Brooke off before he can pose any more of a threat, but with Scale's support guiding his body, he is able to continue putting up a fair fight. Eventually, aiming to finish him off in one super effective strike, Artemisia channels electricity through her blade before swinging it at the Feraligatr. However, Brooke reacts just in the nick of time, deflecting the blow and capitalizing on the opening to knock the blade out of her hands and strike the Nidoqueen down. The sight of Artemisia falling draws the attention of almost everyone on the battlefield and causes the Machamp to force himself awake to continue the fight. While Gemhorn's forces react predictably outraged at their queen being knocked unconscious, Tucker could sense an intense anger welling up in Ryda, leaving the both of them distracted for a while. Both of them are caught off guard as the gallant Amalgam charges at them, but Cheval's tendency to shout before doing anything allows them to react and parry the attack in time, causing the two to zone back in. With the Queen's Regalia now disarmed, Ralph moves to try and grab the armament. However, a familiar voice is heard from above them as Purloin leaps down Purloin leaps down, adorned in a squire's outfit and large clusters of crystals coating her legs. She knocks the sword into the air to keep them away from Ralph, and 3 obsidian copies of herself enter the fray as well to combat Team Cheer. Avoiding the feline's attacks, Ralph is just barely able to grab the sword, using telekinesis, and begins to clash with Purloin. As he takes a hold of the blade and regains his footing, Ralph thinks back to what Zaid had told the party about the abilities of the sword, and manages to use it to purge many of the crystals scattered around the throne room floor, making it much easier for everyone to move around. With less obstructions in the way, Luxio sees Purloin in the middle of battling Ralph, and begins to make her way towards them. One of the Shades hurries to Gemhorn's side and begins to escort him away from the center of the throne room, while the others are preoccupied. As he begins to make distance between Team Cheer, he reaches out a hand towards the incapacitated Artemisia, causing her crystals and the crystals that remain around the battlefield to begin glowing brighter. Suddenly, a number of the crystals explode, launching shards all around the throne room to assail the party. Brooke deflects most of the projectiles and uses another of Scale's abilities to bind the Nidoking in place. His anger continuing to escalate, he once again shouts at the party before a large crystal barrier forms between the party and him and Artemisia. With his focus now shifted to the controlled Purloin, Tucker looks back up to Ryda, still preoccupied with the thought of Brooke defeating Artemisia, and attempts to calm them down. He assures them that Artemisia will be fine, and that it is more important for them to focus on the battle at hand and save any resentment for later. The appeal to rationality helps the Curlia to focus, and the two make a plan to deal with the Shadow Squire. They rush over towards Purloin, who is ready to continue her assault on Ralph, and pulls her along with them into a shadow sneak. Within the realm of shadows, the two see the visuals Brooke had saw before, of the chains binding all of the crystal-blighted Pokemon. Sans Artemisia behind the throne room door. Their main focus, however, remained on Purloin, with a visualization of a collar fastened around her throat. Purloin snidely asked if the two of them were thinking they'd have the advantage here, bragging that she'd already had plenty of experience using Shadow Sneak as well. As she taunts them with this fact, however, Ryda uses imprison, not whatever that word is, which, while connected with Tucker, allows them to render her unable to use that move on her own. As Purloin continues to taunt them, her demeanor slips, scolding them for bringing Luxio with them, and shouting at them for not running away while they had the chance. However, the brief change in demeanor ends, and her expression returns to a devious grin, as she declares she'll dispose of them, as any good squire should. Seeing that change for themselves, Ryda gets a glimpse of just who the Purloin Team Cheer held so fondly was, and is more resolved to help Tucker bring her back to her senses. With Purloin no longer attacking him, and Tucker and Ryda no longer reachable, Ralph withstands the assault of the gallant Amalgam, the Machamp, and the one Shade that was still on his side of the crystal wall. I think Leon was still down at the time. However, even with Aqua Ring slowly healing his injuries, he recognizes that it will be dangerous to fight against both of them after the damage Purloin and the Shades had already managed to do. He takes the risk of using rest to fully recover, hoping that he will be able to wake back up before the two knights and remaining Shade are able to whittle down his health again. Seeing Tucker pull Purloin into the shadows, Brooke turns to Luxio and tries to encourage her to refocus her efforts on working with the rebels and taking down Gemhorn. Lucy refuses, however, saying she can't just abandon her sister again, and jumps into the shadow before it closes back up. Not letting Gemhorn have an opportunity to relax, Burke uses Shadow Sneak to force his way through the crystal barrier, and takes out the shades that were on the other side of the wall, forcing him into a one-on-one battle. Unfortunately, however, the adrenaline that was rushing through him following using the Reviver Seed could only allow him to keep fighting for so long, and Gemhorn is able to knock him out. As Burke begins to lose consciousness, he asks for Scales to continue fighting in his place. With him now isolated from everyone else, he can't afford for Gemhorn to be left to his own devices, while the others fend off the crystal-blighted knights. Before his body can fall to the ground, Scales forces it to regain its footing, and continues to battle in Burke's stead.
And I adjusted the token accordingly for Brooke. So now it has a different title.
Yay.
Oh, the crystal amount on it should be updated. I should do that. But I don't know if the crystal effect... That's an interesting question. Will the crystal affect Scales?
Well, he is in my body, which is still infected, I think.
Yeah.
It's only Crystal 1. I don't think you need to worry unless you suddenly get, 9 more stacks.
Well, actually, I think it's Crystal 2, unless the side HUD's lying to me. But that's... Unless...
I've gotten another one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't update it. Thank you.
It's okay. I'll give
Or
it
it
an
didn't,
update.
or it may not have gotten saved. I'm pretty sure.
It may not matter. It may matter. I thought I'd bring it up. But, jeez. There's, definitely, now we have basically 3 fronts going on at this point.
We sure do. The battlefield sure do be super divided.
And for anybody not a little bit confused by the tokens, it's notable that technically 4 on 1 space right now. I say technically because we're kind of not on the board, but yeah.
Yeah, I believe I was gonna rule that we were gonna take care of the shadow turn after the round, so
Yeah.
yeah. Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah, I'm not ignoring the fact you keep making us play this song for the intro. Oh, TikTok.
Tick tock on the clock and the party don't stop.
I don't think that's the fun loving energy of the owner of that song, but
We're gonna do B136.
there's a disclaimer for the audience. I do think that there's both of us that a lot of us have had things going on lately, so I think there's a bit of a low energy vibe today. That's okay though, nothing wrong with that. But I just want to state that out loud because there was a previous session where we were low energy and somebody was like, "Why are they depressed?" And I was like, "Well, it's not. There's a difference between low energy and depressed. We're okay as far as I'm aware." Things have just been honestly. I'm happy to be here, and I appreciate that you guys waited for my targets. It did help me get myself ready a little bit. I have an energy drink, so, you know. But B136, let's see. We don't drink the energy drink very often. I save it for specific situations, because I don't want to abuse it, but like times like this are real good for it. Oh no. I just realized which one you're making me play.
Right, and we had to stop on Chevalvin's turn because boy, the rounds took forever. But that's fine.
Oh yeah, let me get the ads. Hold on a minute.
Oh yes, that would be important.
Yes.
Let's look at all of this.
Just to be clear, 136, right, for battles?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that was the correct one. Okay. Oh boy. That's actually a little quiet. Let's turn that up.
Oh, right, and Chevalvin's crystal moves are sealed, gosh darn it.
Yeah.
I can't crystal up Ralph like I wanted to.
Tee.
Don't you tee-hee me, Mr. Being puppeted by a ghost. Or need I remind you that Shockwave is a ranged move?
Oh, that does make sense.
Don't tease me, bro.
Let's see here. Alright. Okay, well, since Ralph is asleep...
You know, I'm rooting for Extreme Southwest Rebel. He's the only one hanging out still. I'm rooting for him.
They're the only one that survived.
I just remembered him. He's like, oh yeah, he's over there. 5.
Oh, I need opt.
Yes! I knew I forgot something. Here you go.
I didn't realize until I tried to copy a thing. Thank you.
So yes, audience, in case you missed it, because the very poorly timed ad break when I was addressing it, but we just switched to... Well, you guys, actually, wait, we've never heard this song before. Well, not in-game at least, so... The relevance is not occurring to you guys yet. There is a mild spoiler of its title. 4 and 3.
Just making sure I did that right. Yes, I did. Because Chevalvin is... buffing themselves once again.
Oh, of course. Spent a few minutes doing the Super Saiyan charge up before punching sleeping Ralph.
Oh yes, I numbered my moves for the D20 here. For the menu was
Oh, that's right, you did, because you've got Sleep Talk. Let's see.
Sleep Talk. Oh, that's... Oh, wow, I didn't even notice the number. What did you do that? I didn't see you do that.
I did it while you were giving them.
Oh, right. I think, if I recall right last time, Chevalvin got hit by something and their cuirass broke. So they don't have that anymore.
What's a cuirass again?
It's a type of armor.
Oh, right, the armor broke. Yeah, there was an armor break. I don't remember what did it.
Oh yeah, I hit him really hard and broke his armor.
Right.
Yep.
And you took a nap.
Let's see here. Crits don't matter because of lucky chant.
I'll
He's out of range. You're out of range. And they're gonna do... They're gonna use their free move to go over here and pick up Leon.
Oh.
Ooh, how long can I make the description?
For what?
In...
For like a random object? I have no idea, actually.
Pretty long, I'm guessing. So now Leon is up.
Helped him to his feet.
And as always, he cannot evade. Which means he gets to roll all his rolls without reduced accuracy. Well, on his moves anyway.
Wait, who can't evade? You mean Ralph?
Leon.
Oh,
Leon
Leon.
cannot evade.
Oh. Why is that?
Because of No Guard and his equipment.
Oh, I see.
Yep, his equipment specifically prevents him from evading. No Guard, if you decide to declare you're not evading, makes it so that you roll at full accuracy with all your moves.
And if I remember correctly, he technically went down, but he's back up now. So
he is indeed back up again. However, he's not going for Ralph.
Really?
Instead, he's going to hit the wall.
Oh.
What are you hitting the wall with, my friend?
Did his boss put that up? Maybe you shouldn't break what your boss put up. I guess he has a better idea.
Actually, what's his dex? Oh, he had to spend a move to get there, because his dex is terrible.
Oh, that's why he's breaking the wall instead of going around. I was wondering that.
Yeah, no. His dex is terrible. But he's using a weapon, so it's fine. As he brings up his hammer and smashes it into the crystal wall, and manages to break through it, coating the hammer in crystal.
Oh. So that served two purposes.
Yep. Let's see.
Is the effect that turns normal moves electric still active?
Nope, that got consumed.
Alright, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. That got 8. In fact, Artemisia is the one who ate it, because she wanted to power up an attack. Ralph ate the crystal floor. And Leon is going to spend another move to get there.
And if I recall, Artemisia is probably down.
Hold on. She is down at the moment, yes.
At the moment, yeah.
Yeah, she's not even on the tracker. But Scales is gonna get attacked.
Oh.
They're gonna use... screw it. They're gonna use strength on you.
That is a decent roll. Heart Ghost.
Oh wait, hang on. No, it won't work. It's a normal move.
Yeah, I just realized Fair did actually make a good point there.
So yeah, that's one of the funniest things about this matchup is I don't think Leon can actually hurt Scales.
Oh really?
I'm not certain. I may have to check a couple things. Yeah, as they swing the hammer wide and it phases through. It doesn't even hit the coat.
Whoa.
Scales looking entirely unimpressed with a mundane attack against a ghost. Smart. But Leon does look very pissed off, so there's that. Oh, he might actually not be able to hurt Brooke. No, it doesn't count as physical contact. It can't even hurt you. Oh, that's a problem. Leon has chosen the wrong target.
I just realized too, I showed off the art, but I didn't specify, I believe, Brooke, real fast, I couldn't remember, the second art was Idio drawing Brooke doing, I'm sure you'll remember. I forgot what it was, so I didn't write it on the print. That was it, right? Yeah. Yeah, couldn't quite remember on top of my head, so.
Wave Dancer is so much fun. Yeah. Leon chose the exact wrong target. He probably should have been smacking Ralph around. That is unfortunate.
I am a little concerned, though, if he's Kyrio's Crystal of Hammer, if that could give him a ground attack, maybe. Because that would hit Rook / Skits.
Well, let's see. What else does he have? He has... Leon technically can under the right circumstances. Yes, he can under the right circumstances, but the right circumstances aren't here. Let's see. I'm going to have him... Well, that still goes off. And...
So fun.
He slams the Great Hammer into the ground, and this spectral, somewhat crystalline barrier erects over both himself as well as Gemhorn and Artemisia. He has used Wide Shield. They now have Shield 3 for the next attack. That'll be his turn. There's a single shade.
Alright, Jake, and he can have the shittiest RNG ever. You did that for me, Shade.
Nah, this is okay.
Oh, Kyrio does ask a good question.
It'll absorb 3. Yes. That's what it will do.
Reduce dice from the actual 3. Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. So what shield is supposed to do is it's supposed to act like the shields that Ralph and Artemisia have and reduce accuracy. That's a pain in the butt to calculate. So it's just a damage reduction.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it reduces dice from the damage pool, yes. Instead, I just have it reduce damage.
And that applied to Gemhorn and Leon?
Gemhorn, Leon, and Artemisia.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I'm gonna do a silly thing.
Sure.
Don't let her play.
No, that's okay, Kyrio, I understand.
Oh, that's
Ralph.
okay, Kyrio.
Ralph, the crystal shade is going to come up, and then it's going to hold out one of its obsidian paws, and it's going to use Snatch.
That's...
You're
I don't like that.
I don't know if you can evade that. Cannot perform any action until it wakes up. You have Sleep Talk.
Yeah, I have Sleep Talk. That's a move. I can't use that till my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have defense buff. Did I not?
Let's see, what are you buffed with? You have...
They had... and it's all stat changes, so that includes the negative.
Did you have negatives?
A negative to accuracy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had a negative to accuracy. I was buffed to the teeth. Like,
Yeah. Plus 2 defense, plus 1 special defense, minus 1 accuracy, and plus 3 strength.
Yeah. I was stockpiled and belly drummed. So,
Definitely unfortunate. At least now, since you've healed, you could technically do that again.
yeah.
But...
Yeah. This is super also, this kind of makes foul play less strong against you, but, you know.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
hidden
but
benefit
now
in a
I don't
way.
have... Yeah. The biggest tactical boon of her doing that is now I am not Hercules anymore.
Thanks, Hydra.
And it is going to hone its dagger against its body and get rid of that accuracy debuff and give itself a buff instead.
There's a thing here that says how strong you are with each strength.
And it's going to just try and slash at you with the dagger, Ralph. I don't know that you're going to be able to evade, but we'll see if it botches.
Roll 5. Bad RNG.
Any luck?
Everyone raise your hands to the sky.
That is the opposite of
RNG.
that is the opposite of failing that.
Well, it is going to hit you, Ralph. Unfortunately, you are not lucky enough for it to botch. Let's see. How much would this be? Oh boy. Yeah, it can't crit. You've got that. Otherwise, you would be in a bad place.
I was really hoping with like my last ounce of oomph before I used the rest, I tried to shatter this thing.
Really? Alright, well, it's 3 damage. Let's see if I chip you. Yes, I do. You take 1 damage, Ralph.
Ooh.
I am the sad. Alright. It could be worse indeed. Let's see. It's Gemhorn's turn. You think your little axe scares me? Pummel this one into the dirt, Leon. Let's see. He is going to... He's going to spend his turn on Artemisia. Which resets the round.
Oh, also I'm just gonna drop these over here.
Tick. 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 But before we go up to the nth round, Rida, Ralph, and Lucy have a fight of their own in Shadow Realm.
Oh, I have a question. Is the tick-tick completely out of character, or is it something like suddenly happening?
You will find out.
Oh, okay. Also, I don't remember why Perwin is poisoned. I forget what happened there.
I believe that came from Last Breath. Yes, 1 poison chance die.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a right, I think.
Yeah, Rida did that.
I hit him with a bit of a whammy. Double, badly poisoned, plus you can't leave this realm.
Yeah, they got poisoned, and then I believe they got hit by Last Breath, which made them badly poisoned.
Yes.
I don't recall that, but I'll believe it. They're badly poisoned for some reason, and I'll take it.
I definitely remember that they got affected by it, so it is legit. There's something happened. I don't remember exactly. I think it was probably...
They got poisoned for some reason or another.
I feel like it was... Was
Yeah.
it some sort of boomerang effect? Where, like, it went back on them or something when they tried to do it? I don't remember. That's what it seems like.
I think they stole the poison from someone.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh.
That would make sense.
Let's see, who was poisoned? I don't remember. Well, it's good for them, I guess.
Yeah, I believe
probably
someone
Ralph.
got poisoned, and then they stole it from them because they wanted the buffs as well.
Right.
Yeah. Like, it's all changes.
Also, Kari,
wait.
if you want to use them for tracking, we have little shield icons up here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's fine. Purloin is there in the Shadow Realm with you. You've currently imprisoned them here. And falling from the shadow just as the gate shuts is Lucy, who probably shouldn't be here.
That is indeed a surprise. It does make Tucker look a bit concerned about that. Tucker simply looks to her and expresses, Lucy, be careful.
Where? Oh. Please, don't hurt her.
Tucker focuses his eyes on Purloin and expresses, only as far as we have to. Your sister's still in there. But we gotta rescue her.
Lucy. What, you got yourself a name now? I guess you've forgotten all about me. That's not true. Why else would I be here? Purloin glowers at Tucker and Rida. Oh well. I guess I'll just have you take me out of here. And she begins brandishing crystal daggers in her hands that just seem to manifest out of the inky black of the realm. What are you going to do? Because by turn order, it's Tucker, Rida, and then Purloin.
So, I guess the immediate thing that Tucker would first check, because I'm not sure. Does Lucy have any? Is it clear? Like, it's probably pretty obvious whether or not Lucy has any sort of traction in this environment.
Lucy is completely out of her depth in this environment.
So she is kind of a sitting duck. Okay.
Yeah, she's just sort of floating around like someone who doesn't know how to move in space. She has begun spinning, and like her tears are just sort of floating around because she has been crying. She's very distraught and out of her element.
Yeah, figured. I guess I'll ask, does Rida have any reaction to Lucy showing up?
They don't seem particularly happy that Lucy showed up, but does not seem to show much interest in her and is more just focused on Purloin and just waiting on Tucker to give the cue of, hey, what are we doing? Are we actually fighting them, or you want to do something else?
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, it is, Tucker is also not happy Lucy is here for a few reasons, but Tucker in particular does take, without taking his eyes off of Purloin, because that would be a bad idea, he does note that Lucy is very much not really much a sitting duck at this situation. So that will have to be factored, just in case. But let's see. If I remember correctly, it was described last time that since we took Purloin down into this realm with us, instead of just a chain connecting out the abyss, it's a chain connecting to kind of a collar around her neck, if I remember.
Correct. There are also fetters around her legs.
Yeah, so she's... The metaphorical bindings are more visible here. Let's see. And yeah, I guess Tucker's leading this one. Alright then, let's see. Gee, this would actually be a great time to have quick attack. I just realized. That I don't actually get to learn. I just realized, huh. Let's see. I think, what will be the plan? Let's see.
Another thing of note is technically Ryda and Tucker were working on the same turn in a sense because they're mounted.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I remember correctly from
I believe Ryda is no less mobile in this environment, or no more mobile in this environment than Lucy would be if it wasn't for being on Tucker's back, right? So Tucker really does have to lead this one.
I would say that Ryda could be perfectly mobile in this environment. They lived in the tower, where gravity is subjective.
That's true. They may have some experience here. So it is an option.
A bit of psychic energy to push me around.
That's true. Yeah, you have means. All right. Okay. I think, just considering all my options, I think that okay. Tucker wants to use I think what Tucker will do, and I'm just going to communicate out the strategy if Hydra wants to suggest synergy to it. The strategy that Tucker is probably going to go for, and it may be communicated to Ryda in some way, is using Dark Pulse to basically create darkness between them and Purloin, before then charging with an ambush, because that is a move we can use too. To try to lead into a grapple. So a little bit of a shade of things.
Interesting choice. So basically making a dark veil and then jumping out to grapple.
Basically using the dark veil. Basically like smashing through a smoke grenade and then grabbing somebody. Basically, kind of like that. Bursting through when they don't expect it. And is it fair to say that connection of like expressing intent can still be done between, or does it need to be communicated vocally? Okay.
Yeah, you still got that connection going.
Okay. Then Ryder will understand that Tucker's goal in this strategy is to basically both lead into being able to hold Purloin still as they attempt to remove the shackles on them, and also to make sure that Purloin cannot go after the completely helpless Lucy as well. Hence the grapple.
Right. I suppose. So there are two ways I can see myself assisting in this. Either A, I use double team to ensure the ambush by basically making copies that go out in a different direction. Or I could use psychic to ensure the grapple part.
I think if Tucker would, I think Tucker would would basically leave it open-ended for you to pick. Whatever you think is more likely to fail would probably be the best thing to assist.
In that case, I'll do double team to make a copy of us that also heads in their direction, which should help with the ambush or throw them off. And if not directly at them, then like off to the side, so it looks like we're darting one way.
Okay. I think I know how we can do this, but let's see if the rolls work with us.
Yes, let's see if the dice permit. So go ahead and roll Dark Pulse and double team.
And I don't know if I can say this, but I would say that this Dark Pulse is being focused on being a smokescreen, so if it does damage, it's incidental. Because that's not its purpose. It's more supposed to dissipate.
Yeah, your roll for Dark Pulse will determine how good that smokescreen is.
Alright. Dex Fight Channel. Let me make sure I check all my move items again. I think you can still get a flinch with it, probably.
Probably.
Yeah. +1 accuracy because of the wide lens. I don't want to forget the wide lens. I keep forgetting the wide lens. Alright. Dex Fight Channel +1.
I believe that's 13 dice, unless you want to use the Bravado.
Not for the smoke screen, I think. Or is it determining the whole move? I think we're good.
Yeah, I think you two are going to be good. Let me just double check Bravado, because I forget if Bravado... I think I've left. +2 dice to next action does not work on damage rolls. Yeah, it just doesn't work on damage rolls, and stacks and team attacks and combos. Yeah. Alright.
Also, my dex bonus is another reason this is going off this way. Because Tucker's a little faster than he normally would be right now.
Indeed. So, recap me. What is the goal of the double team?
Essentially, the idea of the double team is to make a copy of Tucker and Ryda that runs off to the side, out of the, like, shadow veil, in a sense, to distract Forloin so we can ensure the ambush.
Okay.
Yeah, I suggest...
Right.
I think I can suggest a scenario. Why don't the double team use it, like, with the Dark Pulse, I'd suggest? So Perloin doesn't know what direction... Like, it could be right off, then there's a smoke
That is
screen,
what is
and
being
then,
suggested.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yes. That is what is being suggested, yes. Alright, so Tucker, you throw up this veil of shadow that billows outward like smoke, obscuring Perloin's vision of yourself, Ryda, and Lucy. And Ryda projects these duplicates of yourselves, causing them to jump out at different directions that distracts Perloin enough that they throw daggers at these illusions each. And I'm going to make that function as though she had used 2 attacks.
Okay.
Basically, Ryda guaranteed you got 2 flinch on that.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Though I could technically still roll French, but again, this wasn't meant to be a damaging move, so it's really up to you.
Yep. But it's the effect of you got 2 guaranteed flinch on that.
Okay, so it could
For all
just be-
intents and purposes.
For all intents and purposes, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright then. Following that up, then the next thing would be, as Tucker is more familiar with the environment, we're going to try to basically charge forward with the ambush now. So that's going to be Dex Survival Stealth at a -2.
May I have Ryda also do Dex Survival Stealth?
Okay.
Just checking.
Also, ooh, it's raining here too.
Oh, it's raining? And then I still get the white lens. Hooray! Okay. Okay, not as strong, but that's a 5.
That is a combined total of 7, which is good.
Yeah. I think I'm happy to stick with that as an attempt at ambushing.
All right. You all are going to be able to charge at Purloin, and they will not be able to evade due to the ambush. What are you doing?
Okay. First off, what does gain a free action? What does that mean? Does that just mean next move doesn't have any more penalty, or what does that mean?
I've always taken that to mean that due to ambush, the target cannot react to it under normal circumstances.
Okay. All right, then. And then next would be applying a grapple, then.
Rita also gets a free action.
True.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
So free action just basically means they can't counter whatever we're going to do next. Assuming we land it, whatever we're doing.
This is why, like, stealthy mobs in dungeons are terrifying, because they can get a free action on you, and that could just poison you for ages.
Yeah, ambush is actually, in the right situation, that's a very strong... I don't think we've really... A lot of times these typeless cards are kind of ignored by us, but I find them kind of interesting. I've mixed them in here and there.
I have a question card about Echo Chamber.
Yes.
So
about
currently, about Echo Chamber / Perfect Parry.
Yes.
It is currently set on Tucker as Perfect Parry.
Right, that's so
Do
active.
I still have the halving of my damage rolls?
No, that is specifically Echo Chamber, because Echo Chamber is the offensive, Perfect Parry is the defensive.
Yes. Alright, good to know. So I can do a full regular attack then.
Yes, you can.
I actually forgot about Perfect Parry. That's good, because this grapple is risky. Tucker, I remember, Tucker did a lot of self-damage to get that paralyzed. So, that Perfect Parry might be useful. Because there's not going to be a lot of dodging with this next goal here.
Channel, I will be using Psychic.
Psychic, okay.
I will remind you that she is a dark type.
I do not know type matchups. Please remind me.
Dark is immune to Psychic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, black box, remember? Yeah. I don't blame you for not remembering these things. I'm bad at
I
weaknesses.
don't know type
Yep.
matchups. I'm sorry.
Just making sure you understand, because it's like...
In that case, I will actually use Last Breath. I'm sorry, Purloin, but I have to whack
okay.
you.
It's okay.
I mean, she's already poisoned. You can't do worse than that front.
Yeah, it's fine. You can't poison her any harder than she is.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I thought your scythe was lethal.
No,
wait,
it's
it
high
is
critical, I believe.
It's actually not
Yes,
lethal.
high crit.
I thought because it's a scythe, I just assume lethal. Because it's always like, oh, that's a great.
That is a fair
weapon.
assumption.
Yeah.
I believe that's a crit because high crit.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Alright. Strength plus 3, and then crit is an extra 2 dice, correct?
Yes.
So is this scythe usage going to be happening alongside my grapple if I pull it off?
I would have to say yes, because Rite is mounted on you, but
Yeah.
I would say that this will help the grapple. Which I don't believe you've rolled yet. So,
No, I have not.
Yeah, we'll do Rite's attack first.
Alright, strength plus 3, 4 damage.
Okay.
4 damage, you say.
To shreds, you say.
Poison, which... Double check our chart here. They do resist,
Damn.
because they are part ground at the moment.
Mhm.
Actually, does Dark resist poison?
don't think so. I think it's
no,
neutral.
it has no effect.
Yep. I had to double check. There's a lot of type interactions.
I
everybody.
don't blame you. it is very confusing.
That'll be Plink.
Okay.
I shall roll for Plink.
Okay, so she's more durable than the Shades. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because remember, the Shades they're very dangerous, but they just kind of fall apart when you touch them.
All right, Tucker, go ahead and roll your grapple, and then I can narrate the scene a bit.
Okay, let's see. Let me roll it. So this is going to be at a -4. Strength, fight, brawl. So let's see. Let me just count this first. 7, 8, 9, 10. 13 minus 4 is going to be 9, plus 1 for wide lens is 10. Math. Still a good number. I'm still playing dice right now. Okay, a 5. This grapple's really important. Should I?
I'm just gonna remind you, she can't counter it.
Right, she can't. That's gonna be good enough then.
Yep. So Tucker, you leap through this cloying cloud of shadow that ripples away from you and Rida, just as you are inches from Purloin, and she can only just react by placing her curved dagger in the way of the scythe edge of Last Breath, preventing her from getting hurt. How are you grappling her? I kind of assumed you were going to bite her.
Yes. I was thinking that since a dog's thing, if a dog wants to grapple, it's usually with their jaws. So I was thinking high risk, high reward situation of, is it possible to get, is Tucker's jaws, can they get around that neck collar, that shackle around their neck? Is it?
No, that is a bit too thick even for your big mighty hyena jaws.
Okay then. Then, yeah, I guess it would have to be... Yeah, unfortunately, quadrupeds are not the best at grappling, so it really has to be the teeth. But by using the teeth to grab them, the teeth cannot be used further to bite the shackles. So, let's see. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and... You know what? What about the... You said there was 3 shackles. What about the leg ones? Is that biteable?
That's more biteable. The legs are a more biteable spot.
Okay, we're gonna bite left foot shackle.
All right.
I decide arbitrarily.
You've decided it does. Well, it's a grapple, not an attack. That's fine.
Yeah.
As Tucker, you lunge in and grab at Purloin's leg, sending her to a metaphysical floor of sorts, because that fits your needs. And you need her grappled in place. Yeah.
Yeah, she probably is shook and swung a little bit from that grapple, swung down.
What?
Let's see.
Dumb dog, too afraid to actually bite. And she's going to swing at you with her dagger.
And a response, unexpected. Alright then.
Well, that's too bad. I cast Perfect Parry.
Well, damn.
Yeah, there's not going to be any attempt to dodge this because that would require breaking the grapple. That's not happening right now.
Sorry, just reminding myself what Perfect Parry does.
It's quite fine.
Basically just reduces the attack to just possible plink.
The defended still rolls 1 die to see if they take damage from the clash as normal. So Tucker needs to roll 1 die to see if they take it. Purloin will take it.
Okay.
And for reference, she has taken damage from the poison because round came up and she can't defend against that anymore. It's just a ticking time bomb for her.
Also, just realized I realized you're describing something, but I don't know if you're asking. I rolled well. There you go.
Oh, yes. I was also asking, so
Okay.
your intuition was correct. You did not take the point. Good.
Yay.
Are you going to do anything else right now?
So here's the interesting thing. Because of the method of the grapple, Tucker could immediately try to break the shackle, but it would that would cause the grapple to be lost. So this is where Ryda can come in and make a decision, I'd say. Because there's a good chance that Tucker can break one of the shackles, and that's a good thing, but Tucker could also not break the shackle and hold them in place for Ryda to do more things to them.
I'm gonna be honest, my options are Last Breath and Magical Leaf.
That's
I
true.
need
Oh, right,
you
because
to
you
do
are
main damage
so
and me to assist.
you have so many moves, but they're like it's just
They're all psychic.
No.
I need
So-
to attack them, and I need to assist with attacking.
Now
Right.
that y'all are a couple of actions in, I can remind you, Purloin is dark type. The shackles are not necessarily dark type.
That's a good point. They're
That is-
whatever was applied to them, so they
The-
may not be dark.
The only reason I made mention of the type is because Ryda specifically was attacking Purloin.
So
That's
right-
fair.
Right now, like Ryda, you have probably pretty easy access to just go for that next shackle, for instance. Technically.
I do.
Or the other leg shackle.
Well, with that in mind, I think I will take a shot at the neck shackle.
Also, Tucker's feelings are basically like, it's okay if you hurt her, just don't kill her, basically. So
They don't intend on murdering them. Now I will try doing a psychic attack at -6.
Okay.
Channel.
And Tucker, you can also do your attack against the shackle in your jaws.
True.
Okay,
Oh,
thank
that's
you, Ryder,
really-
for finally having a good roll.
That was really good. Limited dice, but got almost all of them.
Alright, let's see what Tucker's is.
Okay, let's do... I mean, I don't know if the shackles have a type, but if they have a type, it'd probably be ground. Let's do Ice Fang. We're also kind of simultaneously at Ice Fang the shackle. So that's going to be a Dex fight brawl -7 because 1 is accuracy lower for Ice Fang. Wait,
No, it's not.
no,
you
it's not.
have,
'cause
you
I
have your title.
I have my title,
Yeah,
so I can ignore
your
that.
fangs are all at normal accuracy, so
Okay,
it's...
just standard -6 then. All right.
Yes.
Alright, and just add 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, -6 is 6, +1. So 7 dice. Still enough to try to get a crit. Still enough to get a crit.
Is this being considered a team attack or 2 separate attacks?
2 separate attacks. So
Okay.
she literally can't evade Tucker's attack on the shackle on her leg because you are grappling her. But she is able to bend herself. You're using psychic, right?
Yeah.
She bends herself back, grabs the collar, and envelops it briefly in dark energy,
Oh.
repelling your psychic attack on it.
Cheater.
Cheater indeed.
Alright, well. She may not have as much luck with this one, so let's see here. Remind me, crit is an extra damage die, or
Extra 2 dice.
extra 2 dice? Okay. Alright then, so that's going to be strength +4, but also +1 because triangle is scarf, so that's strength +5. Alright, that's actually a really decent roll for me. Let's see what we can do here. That's 7 + 5, I think. Yeah, so 12 dice. Almost getting like the heavy hitter numbers now for strength rolls. Alright. I don't think I'll bother rolling flinch or freeze, because that probably doesn't matter. I'm not attacking her with it. 9.
Wow.
It's a really strong roll for me.
So Tucker, you envelop your fangs in this ice, this cold, frigid breath that makes this shackle, metaphysical though it may be, brittle, and you clench your powerful jaws down, and there is a resounding crack. And then you are forced to pull your jaws away, which will unfortunately break your grapple briefly. You can always re-grapple again. As the shackle bursts apart, stunning Purloin. Like, she shudders, and for a brief moment, it's almost like she's a marionette with her strings cut. Like, her limbs twist at an odd but not, like, unnatural angle before she begins trying to right herself again.
Oh. That definitely worked. Tucker will say something as this happens, since his jaws are now freed for a moment. Hold on, Purloin. 2 more to go.
Two. I was counting 3. Do either of you want to continue taking actions, or would you like to pass the round on to the outside world?
I didn't hear no bell. I'm going in for a third.
Moves can't be used twice in a turn, so we can't re-grapple just yet over here. But unless the typeless moves have different rules. I don't think they do, though.
These are maneuvers.
Can maneuvers be reused in the same turn?
I'm fairly certain.
We've used them so sparingly, I don't actually remember. I know that normal moves you can only, if I use, for instance, I used Dark Pulse, I can't use Dark Pulse again this round, but grapple, though, if grapple can be reused, then Tucker will absolutely try to grapple the other leg shackle now.
Alright, go ahead.
I will be rolling for confusion against the shackle again.
Okay.
She can't evade that. You have,
Yes.
You've committed the stun break, or whatever it's called in the games these days.
I know what you're talking about.
You filled the stun gauge.
I staggered them. Not a whale on him.
Okay, and my grapple... Okay, I'm at a -8. I think it's enough to still manage grapple. Let's see. It's going to be...
Stab is 1 extra dice, correct?
I think for accuracy roll, stab is 1 extra die, I think. I just, as you said that, I realized I did not roll my stab before. Oh well.
Stab is, I believe, 1 extra damage, not accuracy.
Damage. Okay. Not that I needed it.
That's 8 dice.
Okay, and I'm at a -8 if I am correct. Yeah, I think so. Not too shabby. But it could have been better.
Yeah.
So let's see. 13 minus 8 is 5. But it is an extra, so that's 1 more because wide lens is very good. So that's 6. Okay, 6 dice. Darn, one of those was going to be a 6, but then it changed its mind. Still, that's a... No, that's only a 2, yeah. 2.
You are able to grab onto her other leg before she's able to right herself. Ryda, you begin exerting this psychic pressure on the collar, but this is a particularly strong shackle. You aren't able to do much in the way of damage to it, but you can feel like if you keep working at it, something will have to give.
Alright. Intermediate. I can technically try a future sight.
See, at a -10. I don't usually push this far. I'm going to do more math. Let's see.
You know what? Sure. I'll try a future sight. I have 1 dice for it, and it's we have never miss active, so there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
I will future sight that shackle.
Actually, since I need a reminder too, if these shackles are ground types, does ground resist fire, right?
No.
Oh, it is neutral. I wasn't sure.
That's very weird, but yeah.
Because I just had that thought, like, well, how do you deal with your campfire? Well, spill dirt on, take it out. Like, it just makes sense that it would be resistant, but I guess not. Should I do a fire thing, or should I do a...
Yeah, you heard it here, folks. Fire is not very effective against dragon, fire, rock, and water. Ground is neutral.
Weird.
You know, sand and dirt that's used to put out campfires is neutral.
Actually, no, no, crunch makes way more sense here. Okay, I'm gonna do, yeah.
To be fair, ground is super effective against fire, so I guess that still tracks.
Would you like me to roll the damage for future sight now, or hold off until it hits?
It's never miss, so let's hold off until the next round we come back to the Shadow Realm.
Alright.
And should I roll... I wanted to do another move. Should I go for it?
You can.
Or tipped it, at least. We're going to go ahead and try to crunch this other shackle. It is a -10, but I have 13 dice with all the things added up, so I can do 3. So...
Well, there won't be any crit,
2,
but...
3... No crit.
An attempt. Oh, you could have used the Bravado and maybe gotten a crit. I just realized.
Oh! Actually, wait.
Well,
oh, too late now, I guess.
It won't matter now.
Yeah. Alright, let's see.
Yep. Feel free.
Okay, a strength +3. And that is... not a thing move, so I can't use the transfer. But I can add 1 because stab, so... Strength +4. Yeah, strength +4. This is probably really basic math for all you, like, more battle-hardened folks, but it is a bit for me, so I'm just adding it up. So that's 7 +4. That's still a nice solid 11. And yeah, I'm just burning dice because either I'm grappling and it doesn't matter if I dodge anyways, or I break these things. Okay, probably not going to break this one, but that is at least a 4.
So, once again, you crunch down. You don't have the advantage, unfortunately, of the ice type, which helped you, but you can feel the shackle cracking and buckling under your teeth.
Okay.
Even as Purloin tries to shake you off of her leg.
Oh.
All right, we return to the material world.
Okay.
Ah, okay. I thought it was flipped. which I don't think would have mattered.
Yeah. The fit stop might have mattered if it like affected the integrity of it. But no.
We can move on to events 217 for music.
Okay.
Tick, tick, tick. Yes, Tucker does have a flinch die, but they filled the stagger bar. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, that's why I didn't try using it. Technically, I can flinch with any move, I think, because of my razor thing, but it doesn't really matter on the shackles.
I think that... Oh, shoot. There isn't anybody awake for this.
Oh, no.
Only Scales is awake for this. Oh, man, I've made myself roleplay with myself again.
Awake / present. Oh, you did make you... I see what you did, yeah.
Time stops. There is a resounding and echoing set of metallic footsteps that slowly make their way into the throne room, passing by the throngs of Pokemon at the doors, fighting each other. A useless conflict. It will not matter soon. As step by step, the Clockwork Butler enters this chaotic place. Arms behind their back. They seem to have changed somewhat in ways that none of you are able to place. Perhaps it is time you reconsidered our offer. They stepped past Ralph, barely even giving them a sideways cyclopean glance, leaning in towards Gemhorn, tilted almost at an acute angle to the side. This is a disadvantageous situation, is it not? What would you know? I have no need for any masters. I refuse. A pity. But we will respect your decision and its folly. The lack of one pawn is meaningless on the board. There's a soft whir of gears and sprockets as they right themselves and look at Scales. Brooke, your whole body trembles with fear and rage as Scales cannot break this hold on time. How fortuitous to see you again. We see your promise has been kept. Not that it mattered then or now. You say that. But you needed me, didn't you? You needed someone to keep passing augmentation down. As they begin to slowly force their body to move, everything hurts straining against these shackles of time. We have no interest in rehashing old arguments. Your chances are over. An ihn aning atalas, dear Talau. Wir anand hoblot evitalis, Cape Shire. We wonder. They step closer to Scales. That burning gaze meeting fury. How much time do you have left to waste before everything you hold dear falls again? Old foe. And then they turn and walk inexorably out of the throne room. Until they are gone. And we can return to Battles 145.
Huh. Is that the first time he showed up and didn't take something before leaving? Huh.
You assume they didn't?
Yeah, I'm question 145? Okay, let's see.
Yup.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Which makes it Gemhorn's turn. Hooray for me.
I have a question, though.
Yes.
As I don't remember, it's been a while since his appearance. I can't remember. Are all of us aware when time is frozen after it unfreezes again? Like, can we feel it?
You are. Unfortunately, one of you is asleep. One of you is technically taking a back seat. And the rest of you are in the Shadow Realm.
That was my other question. Did we experience a time stop in the Shadow Realm?
If you did, you probably wouldn't have noticed it for more than a second.
Let's say Rita was out of there. Would they also understand the time freeze?
Probably not, as they don't have an aspect.
Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're not a prophecy hero, unfortunately, so...
Damn.
Well, they might as well be, considering circumstances. I don't know what beef you have with them, but I don't need their help to kill you. And he is going to use gosh, he can't move. You are like right out of range. That's annoying.
It's my Jim's turn. I was wondering, I could tell that there was a tempting offer being offered him and he denied it, so that is interesting. I wasn't sure if he was associated with him at all.
A little late to that party, Scales mutters. Alright. Well, their first move is... It's more pale. Believe that is correct-ish. Making circles in this is annoying.
is okay. Looks pretty good.
So, once again, they create a crystal field. Moving in there will result in 1 damage and 1 crystal. Yeah, the radius plates would be useful. Shoot. And I guess he's just gonna use crystal shards again, because it's one of the few ranged moves he has. Alright, dice. Well, that's the accuracy.
Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't have lucky, chat.
Ralph may still get hit, though.
Yeah.
Let's see, how much damage is that?
Oh, that's right, Hydra. So that wasn't the first time.
Kyrio, are you going to clash this to save yourself the suffering? Is this going to do any damage to Ralph? I'm annoyed. No, it's not. Ralph is fine. The shards missed them completely.
He's still missing the giant sleepy Snorlax. But to be fair, he's not as fat as some Snorlaxes, so he's slightly hard to hit.
Ralph sleeping through battle and living through sheer luck.
Wait, that reminds me of there was a Dark Souls player that did was fighting Seath the Scaleless and did the lay down emote, and these crystal attack just went around them. That just reminded me of that.
I assume you're using Diamond Crest. Yes, it's strength or special depending on which move you're using, but for Diamond Crest, I think it's... for Diamond Crest, it would be strength. So it'd be strength, fight, clash. Jeebus.
14.
That is spicy, but currently there's a boss playing, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Gosh, all those 6s. The contempt in that. Yes, so Gemhorn is going to take damage again. Oh, right.
Skills were riposte with Icicle Spear. Okay.
Right, so you block the move and you're going to riposte.
Hmm.
We love riposte here. Oh, right, you have all of Scale's moves. Icicle Spear, oh no!
Kill him? Oh, goodness.
Yep.
Well, I mean, his days are numbered. Oh.
Shoot.
It's a lot of ones. Sorry, I took all the good rolls today. You gotta work with the scraps afterwards.
Well, remember, we have Never Miss active, so he has to clash that.
That's true.
In return.
I'm just wondering how Skels' health bar works, if that even exists.
Oh, it does. It does. Cake or death. So let's see. That is 4. He does clash it. You can use will. You are capable of using... Well, you have 1 will left, unfortunately. Shoot. I think that's the only thing that's carrying... Well, no, wait. No, it wouldn't. Crap. Give me a sec. I need to check something. Forgive me, everyone.
It's okay.
The rules lawyers are communing.
Yes. Scales has 10 will. Scales has the maximum amount of will an NPC can have. So, technically, he can spend... I mean, if you want to spend 3 will and make it work... Or actually, no, it would be 2. Oh, Burke is going to feel this in the morning. Alright.
Not gonna spin the wheel? Okay.
In which case, go ahead and take your 1 damage for the clash.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow's problem. And he still takes the damage from it.
Oh.
Gosh darn it. But that will be his turn, I believe. Wait. Does Isaac... Oh.
Let's see.
Does it? Hang on. It's been a while since I've looked at this whole thing. Yes, you can, actually. You can just keep using it. The first one was free. The first one was free, so if you want to spend another action, yeah, go ahead.
I'm trying to read things out a little bit for the sake of the audio audience.
Yes, sorry.
It's
Icicle
okay.
Spear...
You're focused on things.
Yeah, Icicle Spear has success. A lot of Scales kit is I do successive attacks to make sure you can't do anything else. Wow.
Again, I apologize. I took the good rolls today.
Well, it's okay. He's going to run out of moves eventually.
True.
Nope.
I feel like Skills didn't take this very seriously. Dude, you went physically down. He's trying to rev up your body again.
Look, 1, Scales is working with a body that isn't technically his and is beat to heck and back. 2, this guy is a chump. Like, Scales feels like Gemhorn is an absolute rube of a creature. But yeah, that goes through. Go ahead and roll your damage.
On that related topic, I do wonder if Gemhorn is still going to be trying to retreat, because that was previously what was happening before at the end, like near the end of the last session. He was trying to get like retreat, I recall. At least I think he was.
No torrent, but it is ice damage, which is super effective. And oh, it's not stat though, because for alligator is not normally ice. Besides, he's using your body, so he would still get stat for ghost. Super effective is +1 damage outright.
Not just flat damage, yeah.
Well, I mean, depending on what happens, Ralph might not need to wake up.
Speaking of Ralph, does he still have the sword right now? I don't remember.
He do.
Okay. Artemisia's sword, to be clear.
7 special ice. Cool. Thanks to the shield, that's Plink.
Oh my gosh. I just had a thought about something. You were wrong, Car.
Well,
Well, no, you were actually still correct. But you were like, oh, gotta roleplay my own characters when the butler shows up. There was one other character that was able to be around for it, and that was Mr. Rebel in the corner.
they wouldn't have known anything was happening.
I don't think he would have been aware of it. Like, hi,
To
did I
them,
just
it's
bite
like
you?
nothing happened. They were like halfway through a blink. What do you expect Mr. Rebel to... Oh, wait, I need to roll Rebel's damage.
Yeah, see, that's what I expect. I expect him to have a damage, I guess.
Nope. They
Okay,
missed.
never mind. We'll go back to ignoring him then.
It's okay, they're still firing crossbows.
He's trying.
Oh, Kyrio, could you roll to see if you deal plink damage? Yes, this is important. You do not. Okay. That is unfortunate, as the icicle spear breaks on the barrier of crystal that Leon was erecting. Yes, Hydra. Haha, again. This guy can't do that forever. Oh gosh. Having a boss fight another boss is horrifying. He's unable to clash that, I think, unless he spends some will.
Hi.
Oof.
5, 6.
All right, Brooke. How do you want to put an end to the tyrant? Not
Wow.
the one that we fought many arcs ago, but this one. I'm so sorry, Rita. I kind of expected Rita to be the one to deal the finishing blow, but also technically Brooke/Scales could leave him alive for later, maybe. Who knows? Nothing says you have to kill them. I don't think Icicle Spear is lethal.
It's a good question, actually.
Yeah, this is
I'm guessing
understandable.
Brooke can influence that decision.
It's okay. I can pivot. I know what I'm doing.
Jeez, maybe the guy should have taken the butler's offer, but at the same time, we have foresight as to why it's never good to take that offer, but yeah. But yeah, is this completely Scales' decisions, or is Brooke functional, or at all conscious enough to influence whether or not he is killed right now?
I'm giving Kyrio the reins on this.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah, so while Kyrio figures that out, we're gonna consider their turns dealt with for now. And in fact, I don't think I'm even gonna deal with Leon's turn, depending on what happens. Ralph. How long does rest go for? Rest is for
an active thing?
2 whole rounds. So
Yeah.
I think next round you get to wake up. Unless you take enough damage to wake you up.
Yeah, this would be the first round, so at the end of the next round, I think. Yeah.
But you can make an insight roll.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, at the end of each of his turns. Is this the first time he had technically a turn come up?
Yeah, because last turn I used it.
Oh, did last right did you roll insight last turn? Oh,
No, because
No,
last
we
turn
just
was
used it
wind.
last time.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so that's 3 successes. And you took 8 plink damage, so technically you only need 1. Okay. Well, you're probably gonna wake up, because I'm pretty sure Chevalvin isn't going to let you just sit there.
Indeed. But I do have a question.
Yes.
So much stuff has happened. Do I still have Aqua Ring going?
You do!
Oh, that was
that brings me back up.
Yeah, Aqua Ring was not
Yeah, because it is a move and not a stat change. Alrighty.
Wait, what's Aqua Ring do again? It just
heals 1 HP per round.
Oh, okay.
And is the thunder thing that did get sucked up, right? So
Yes.
I can use snore. Spring Fright Channel. Let's snore on this dude.
Yep.
Actually, the shade's still on top of me, right? So
It is. The Shade would be a bad target for that, but I mean, Chevalvin would be a funny target for that.
fucking snore and break it.
Yeah, just like they're a thrall, so they are gonna come back up. But
alright, so shade a bad target. Sabal a funny target. So we'll snore at
Oh, why is the
What's
shade a
this?
bad target actually?
because it's like
Oh, its turn went over already. Yeah.
like
see.
the shade will come up. Like Chevalvin is very buffed. The Shade is very buffed, but also the Shade is very fragile, so there isn't much need to snore it when he can sleep talk it and probably kill it.
Good point.
probably. Alright, snore's not particularly strong on me. But chiefly due to, in this game, it's a special move, and I'm pretty...
Oh,
Well, actually, it's not a special move, it's a
stat.
It does use my strength.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Yawn.
Oh.
This does flinch. It doesn't do sleep. Oh.
Yeah, no. Yeah, snore is tackle, but I get to use it while I'm asleep. Or at least that's how it is in the games. It's stated a little bit different here, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to get rid of it and have one less thing on the field, yeah, so... Strength, Fight, Piano, that's a weird accuracy.
Yeah, I just noticed that like a lot of accuracies are dexterity. It uses strength for accuracy, but special for damage.
guess-
That's very odd.
The strength of your snore, I guess.
It's one of the few moves
Nice
where having high strength
strength.
and special are needed to make them effective.
That's not a high accuracy roll, but, you know,
You
whatever.
got a 4.
Are they capable of clashing?
Well, it is a sound move, so there is also that.
Oh, can sound not be...
I think that's the rule, right? That sound...
bypass
Oh,
substitute
no, it's just
reflecting
bypass.
cover.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
it bypasses barriers. It's
I
fine.
couldn't remember. I knew it had an effect.
That's okay. Weird that it doesn't pass things like wide guard. It should just say it bypasses shields.
I was gonna say, like, there are targets here with shields. I wonder if that matters, but yeah. They're not those shields.
Dice for days.
That is a lot of dice. Not much of a roll, though.
They have no willpower. They can't. They have not exceeded it, so Snore goes through.
Yep.
Swag.
3 to something 4. You got
Oh
it.
wait, so you were snoring at Cheval or Shade?
Shade.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Then
break it.
ignore that. The Shade does not have the clashing ability to beat you. My apologies.
Yeah, because I want this ad gone. Well,
Silver says the fact that
it's
clash
special
sound based
pursuit.
moves is slightly silly, though. Now, I just see that as, like, covering your ears. That's clashing. Like, clashing. Endure the sound. Clash. Oh, no! Never miss!
Oh,
it's actually fine.
And
It's lucky.
that's a damage roll. And
yeah.
besides, I actually get one more because it is instead. So I get one more damage.
Wait a minute.
Not
So,
that matters.
since it's a damage roll, it's still a 0, right?
Well, ones are ignored in damage, so
Okay.
there's that.
Yeah,
I
so
got that
it's-
going from.
Oh, yeah,
One.
that's right. So, you gotta...
I guess roll your Snore Plink and see if you flinch this thing to heck and back.
Yeah, you can still get the flinch. Which...
Alright. Play,
might benefit you.
and going to roll.
That was damage, I assume. And...
Alright.
Yeah.
Flinch! Darn! No flinch.
No flinch, but that's okay.
Alright. Now let's actually what I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna highlight it and I'm gonna like spam the R button to
Oh, what are we doing here with the die?
sleep talk.
Oh, right. Oh, right, sleep talk's weird. Varies. 13 of all numbers. That's coral. Wait, is that the stave?
Yeah, it's the save.
So
Cause
sleep
yeah,
talk can use the weapons? That's interesting.
Oh,
yeah, that's what or at least he ruled that last session that like sleep talk I can just like switch weapons in my sleep and
I mean,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
more complex things people do when they sleepwalk, so sure, why not? Right?
I mean I can potentially roll metronome, so
yeah, also it made it closer to an exact 20. So
Yeah.
it's like, okay, yeah, just use the weapons, why not? I'm gonna assume you use Ice Hammer.
Alright, yeah.
That makes sense.
That's Dex Fight Brawl -1.
Alright, and that's physical, so I can only use it on the person in front of me. Alright, so
Yeah, Dex Fight Brawl -1, -5 total from action penalty.
yeah. So I roll, so effectively just Dex Brawl.
I feel like this is Ralph just like kind of shuffling sleepily, like randomly feeling around and grabbing the staff and then just like kind of drunkenly waving it. Or
Like-
something.
This thing's knife bounced off him,
and-
gave him a tiny nick, and he just like reaches into his bag and goes to whack them with the stick.
Man.
That they might be able to clash.
Um,
You do have hats.
yeah, I do have that. Dude, hatting sleep talk is potentially.
Okay. Never mind, you don't need to hat. Apparently, I can't roll worth a damn.
I think I just took all the dice rolls. Or, like, at the beginning.
Oh, shoot, I forgot I hit buff. Well, okay. Whatever. Buff stats don't matter.
Right. See. I didn't write down Ice Hammer last time I used it, since this is a temporary. I'm pretty sure Buckling went off twice, so it's 2 left.
Yeah.
No.
I forgot to take
Oh,
it.
sorry.
Or
Let
did
me
you
look
not?
at Ice
No, I
Hammer's-
only have 1 left.
Yeah.
Ice Hammer is Strength plus 4. Oh, wow, and it reduces the user's dexterity by 1. I didn't realize that.
That's
Oh,
odd.
I get it. My hands are numb.
Oh, hey, there's a pretty good roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just smashed this thing to bits.
That's great.
Try not to leave anything I'm not supposed to.
Yeah,
Just the sound of clattering stone and glass. But I do have a thing here.
Like I'm swatting a fucking fly.
As we pan back to Scales, the second icicle stabs into Nita King's shoulder, the ice seeping and cracking into the crystal wall behind him. Such a great and powerful king, pinned up and bleeding out against a wall of his own making. What a joke. Scales points his sword at the fallen Nido King, the shadow of augmentation looming behind him. Drown, he says as water creeps all around the usurper, soaking him deeply and forcing the air out of him. Scales looks up at a window near the peak of the vaulted ceiling and shouts, "Better act quick if you want a piece, D. Your fault for being late." And as if on cue, with pouring rain outside, lightning illuminates a silhouette in that broken window. As Deadeye leaps down with Lyre under his arm, setting down your dear friend on the floor. I had a lot of company to get rid of. And in a flash, they are up at Gemhorn with a hand around their throat, even as they choke. Remember me. That's right. I'm the one you failed to kill. And the room is lit by a bright flash, as lightning that Deadeye has been gathering during this storm is all released at once. And the wall shatters behind the Nido King. And Deadeye drops him to the floor, smoking, frosted, and soaked. And they turn a baleful gaze towards the seething Machamp right next to him. Don't tell me you're actually sad he's gone. Welcome back. You just missed me reading out the lines. To recap you, Kyrio, Scales did his thing, and then Deadeye leapt in with Lyre, put Lyre on the ground, and effectively flash-stepped up to Genhorn and fried them with all of the electrical power of that rainstorm you had going on outside. D stealing everyone's thunder is the most hilarious way this could have ended.
Did Kyrio write some of that off to the side?
They did.
So Kyrio just knew that D would show up. I mean, it makes sense.
Well, I was planning on having them show up, and they've sort of been watching for a little bit. He was waiting for a good time to enter, and if this fight had gone on longer, he would have probably kept Leon off of Scales.
I wonder if D is the reason that more backup didn't show up yet.
No, the arena champion leaving a pile of charred bodies in their wake during a rainstorm? That would never happen.
Well, he was struggling without the rain, but I guess that was the edge he needed.
To be fair, he actually couldn't do much of anything. He had to run. Because ground type, and Deadeye's got a couple of out-of-type moves. Not enough to be effective.
At least not against dismayed targets. I assume he could hold his own in a one-on-one against a ground type, but if the arena champion stuff. Yeah, I noticed the soaking of Genhorn.
Scales used Soak, made Gemhorn water type. We are going to move back to the realm of shadow.
Okay.
It's fine. It's cool, though. It doesn't matter that it wasn't on his move list. It might as well have been.
But I have a small question, actually, for you players. I fainted Gemhorn, and his model glitched, and he got froze, half fainted. It actually looks really cool. It's like half of his fading animation played, and then it just stopped. Did it do that for you guys? I kind of like it. It looks really neat.
Appropriate. I think that might need to be thumbnail.
I also don't seem to be able... Oh, I can still select them. Yeah, that could be thumbnail, actually. Let me move that up, I'll do that later. I don't want to touch him or he'll maybe unbreak, so...
Hey, Ryda, you want to go ahead and roll that foresight damage now?
Sure.
We're just gonna say we're in a new round for...
I forgot about foresight. Ooh. What's that aiming at again?
It's a collar.
The collar, yeah. Pretty solid.
Pretty middle of the road. Not great. Not terrible.
That's why I say solid. Solid is like, it's not noteworthy, but it's not. It's competent.
And a few moments later, as the both of you are grappling Purloin back in the realm of shadow, Lucy breaks through the remains of your dark veil. And she's saying something or other. You all are a little bit in the heat of things. And there's this sudden flash of impact of psychic power on the collar, making it ring and crack. It's not gone, but it has been damaged. What's with you? Why couldn't you all have just gone away? And she's going to swing at Rita with her dagger.
How about we go first?
Not this time.
Alright. Fine, Vic, you do that. I'm gonna evade.
Will Rita have a response to that statement? Or will Rita just be quiet?
I do have a response. 1 second.
Okay.
Let's count.
Tucker would, but currently not Fina Shackle. Also notable, I mean, I don't know exactly how timelines work at this exact moment, but it does seem that Gem Horde going down doesn't break the thrallness.
You guys are before that moment.
That's true.
She's going to utilize 2 will that she didn't have before.
What? Oh.
Secret will?
Well, that's not very nice.
It's not. Oh, wait, no, she did have will. She's one of the special ones. I just forgot. Right, the special ones do have will. I forgot about that. Oh, Cheval could have willed the thing. Dang.
Oh, that's okay. There's a lot of moving parts here.
Yeah, I was playing them like thralls. I'm a fool. I think only... Maybe? I forget. No, they're higher tier. Let's see. Do.
But yes, as a response to Purloin, Rita would express, I will not abandon my home.
Wow!
Will user, eat it. Roll for blink.
You use will too, healer.
Yeah, well, mine's more ethical.
Is it?
Ethically sorry.
She swipes the dagger at you, backhanded, Rita, and cuts you across the cheek.
Oh.
Your home's a ruin. There's nothing left. And let's see if this affects you.
Why?
Uh-oh.
You are asleep.
Oh no! Asleep,
Well,
was it?
joke's
Okay,
on her. I have synchronized, so...
But she's poisoned already.
Well,
That's true. That's very true.
hate it here.
Which, by the way, she does take damage from the poison.
Oh, I'm sorry for bringing you here then.
It's okay. Tucker has empathy or whatever it is.
That is true. I mean,
So I don't mean to say whatever it is. I just forgot the name. But you do have the ability to help with that. That's funny.
oh, that's true. Can I? Well, is empathy a move I can use outside of my turn then? Or
So I'm gonna allow Rita to immediately make that insight roll, and you can. What is it? Is it sympathy? No, yeah, you can use empathy to make an insight roll and add yours on top of them.
So I'm just rolling flat insight.
Yeah, it's just flat insight.
and should I roll the full accuracy for empathy?
Oh shoot. Just roll insight in this case. You're already connected with Rita.
All right. Flat insight then.
I need 5 successes. Yay, Tucker!
Yeah.
Yay!
Just go back to your dreams.
Rita falls over and gets back up. I only have nightmares.
Oh, all right. If not for the giggling, that would go hard.
That would be going on.
Like if she hadn't been poisoned, you could totally have used that as a synchronized and then use Dream Eater.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hey, you have Dream Eater. I didn't even notice that.
I do. I
Yeah.
just rarely get to use it because we've been going against enemies who just ignore my sleep, I guess.
And also, I just realized this move card for some reason just has yellow or text. Okay. Huh.
Yep.
Oh,
that's-
okay.
I just kind of randomly noticed that.
That's
Oh wait, that's
because-
Oh, that's right, because the original cards...
These three are custom.
Right, our custom ones are actually easier to read, because we actually did white text. I forgot about this.
Yes.
The tree meter just looks dusty. It's an old move.
It's dusty. It looks
never
slightly
gets
old.
used.
Yep. Darn, the one chance for sleep to happen off of that weapon, and it occurred. I'm actually happy about that.
Yeah, and I'm also happy about the clutch save there.
Me too.
Holy crap. Actually, I think I'm gonna reduce her dex now that one of the shackles is broken. I will give you both a chance to act now, as she is currently trying to brandish her knife as best she can in a defensive posture. She can't shake you off, I don't believe. Not while you're buffed like you are, Tucker.
Yeah, this is, I should bite my tongue more often. I don't know. Actually, it kind of hurts.
With the one fetter down, she actually has less dexterity than you while you're buffed.
Wow. Also, remind me, why are my two... I remember... Why are two of my moves with a red dot? I forgot.
Torment?
Right.
Yep.
That
I haven't
means
been keeping
they're
track.
just
They're
off.
supposed to be down for 4 turns.
Yep.
Okay. I know I put them there to remind myself I can't use them, but I forgot why. So I was glad I put it there.
Yeah, so use Torment.
Okay. Not that those moves are terribly useful at this moment, so that's fine. Alright then. I think... Once Tucker breaks the next shackle, the grapple technically stops. Does Ryda want to do something before the grapple stops, if it does?
I suppose they can just keep wailing on the shackle they already were. It seems about ready to break. It's just a matter of if they can block/evade Ryda's attacks now. So I'll throw a psychic at them.
It's kind of real bad last time. Alright, yeah, we'll let you lead with that then.
At their shackles, specifically.
Yeah, the neck one? Yeah.
Yeah.
They try to block
Finally.
it with... They try to throw up their own dark barrier using Night Days, and they are not fast enough.
Ooh.
Special +3 plus stab.
That's 6, so that's a... What's crit again? It's
5 is a crit.
yeah, so you definitely got the
Yeah,
crit.
plus 2 dice.
Nice.
5, 6, 9.
Okay, this has a lot of potential, because crit and stab. Let's see.
Please, Ryda. This is like your most optimal you
That's
can
like-
be.
Oh, that... Well...
Come on.
I mean... Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's 5.
It's still 5.
It's a 5.
As you impact the collar again, causing further cracks and fissures to open up on this thing, rattling those spectral chains, both of you are going to notice that a lot of the chains around you are shaking and swaying at the moment, and there are cracks that are starting to form in the throne room door.
Oh. Right, the door's right there. I completely forgot that was right over there. Oh, this might... You know what? Hydra? Maybe Ryda wasn't able to be out there for, killing Blow, but it might be important to be here, too, technically. Incidentally.
Yeah.
Through that door, it might matter. Let's see.
Want to go through the spooky door?
Spooky door.
Lucy tumbles past and starts scrabbling in the air, trying to make footholds like you two have, but she can't. She's not sensitive to dark energy or ghost or psychic. She can't do any of this. Please, come back to us, sister. And she's gonna use Thundershock on Perwood.
Okay. Oh, wow, she actually listened to Tucker. I wasn't sure
she's
she
not.
would have the... I wasn't sure she'd have the willpower to actually attack her sister.
Sometimes you just gotta slap some sense into your sibling.
Yeah.
Dang. Purloin tries to twist and put Tucker in the way of the Thundershock, by the way. Does not work.
Tucker too big, too much, too hard to push around as a small cat. Whoa.
Oh!
Oh.
So,
well, that worked, whatever that was.
Everybody, once again, Lucy fails to hold back.
Oh no! And Brooke gets a flashback.
I don't mean to steal the player's thunder.
No, you literally, that pun you just did.
Again?
Steal the player's thunder. You say with electric type attack, I see.
Yeah, as... well, she is an elite. She ended up being used for this.
No, this is fine. I don't mind. What's going to happen?
As she puts way more power into this than she has any right doing. And Purloin's going to feel this. Tucker, you feel that same sort of like ozone static tingle, like when Deadeye is around, that you've been intimidated by before. And you quickly let go and back off with Rida, just as Purloin gets hit with this clap of thunder. And there's this bright flash as the crystal fetters and chains around you start disintegrating. And Purloin lets out this pained yell, because of course she would. She's being shocked by many volts. And just sort of floats there limply and unconscious. And the throne room door suddenly has a similar thunderclap impact, almost at the same time, causing it to echo in this dark space. And from beneath, Tucker, you hear Leviathan growl. I can't do a deep voice right now.
That's okay.
And there's this flood of black Icarus water that's flowing out of the broken open throne room doors.
Oh. That is a lot happening at once. Let's see.
Yeah, really, we're stereotyping electric types as the thieves here at this point. Holy crap.
Wow. That's really cool. A synchronized two thunders applying a simultaneous, actions. That's actually quite neat.
That would make a very cool scene in an anime where they overlap the thunder hitting the enemies.
Okay, so to ask, Purloin, first off, are they conscious?
No.
Okay.
They are not.
Didn't think so. The thing, Tucker probably just takes a second to give Lucy a look like, actually, really good job. I didn't expect that out of you. Kind of look like, ouch, but also that was what Tucker asked.
Yeah,
for her to be prepared.
Lucy looks mortified and is flailing as much as she can ineffectually to get over to Purloin. She's been distraught over Purloin and their state of things and wanting to save her. Now she's distraught that she's hurt her sister. She wasn't trying to. She wanted to help get rid of the shackles, and then that happened.
Is Purloin still shackled, or are they all gone at this point? Okay.
No, there is still crystal on her legs, but the shackles are gone.
Okay. I assume the battle is technically over on our little pocket, but at the same time, I still feel like I need to concern myself with time on actions, considering the Icar situation. I don't know though, like, because I feel like does Ryder, do you have any reaction to any of this? The door especially.
So Ryder would be surprised at Purloin getting zapped that hard, not expecting Lucy to do that, but kind of just relieved that, okay, Purloin is dealt with, at the very least. Mm-hmm. And then when the door, like, shoots open with Iker, their attention immediately goes to that. And they have this urgency of, okay, now that that's dealt with, we still have other enemies we need to take care of, and that seems very important at this moment.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what Ryder knows about this round, because Tucker did mention the door and stuff before, I think, to the rest of the party. This is not Tucker's first time seeing it, after all. And I think Brooke saw it, too. Pretty sure. I can't remember. I get the impression...
It's been a while.
I get the impression that something important is through that door, perhaps related to Artemisia too, but I don't remember if that is something I know purely out of character, or if that was something that Tucker could have gleaned. I'm actually not sure.
Didn't Tucker see the king in the throne room when he
Yes.
had connection on him?
Last Tucker saw the metaphysical version of Gemhorn. It was through the throne room, and he had Artemisia with him.
Yeah.
I will say, Rita, your mark isn't gone. And you feel a pull towards the door.
Well, that's concerning. If Tucker hasn't already started moving in that direction, Ryder would sort of non-gently pull Tucker in that direction to the door, like, go, now.
Okay, Tucker's first action, because I think Tucker would also be, like, that looks extremely dangerous and threatening, but at the same time, Tucker knows Gemhorn was technically guarding that door, and Tucker never saw through it, and it's clearly important. And with Ryder's urging, Tucker would come to the conclusion that, yeah, let's check that out. But Tucker would first, very quickly, let's see, what would the fastest way to do this? You know what?
I will say, Ryder, you don't have to stay mounted on Tucker.
That's true, you don't have to. I can say what Tucker will do, though, if you want.
Go ahead.
Tucker is going to basically hand off Purloin to Shinx and push them both out of the entrance to this round. And I could use a move for that if you'd like, or just have it be an action in general.
Yeah, that would be you doing a thing. If you're going to go help Lucy right herself and get her over to Purloin.
Yeah. Basically, quickly pushing them out here, because clearly something's happening. It's not safe for them. So, yeah, Tucker is going to...
And I will say, Tucker, as you do that, you will feel this sort of tremor in the dark space. You do not feel safe here.
Yeah. Okay. I think Tucker will just physically, because Tucker can move well enough in this environment, Tucker will physically grab Purloin immediately and go over to Lucy. And he will say, "It's not safe here anymore. Take her out." And he will make sure that Lucy can kind of clutch Purloin before giving the two of them quite a large push with his head. Kind of rough, actually, just to give them the momentum to get out.
Alright. First off, we can go to Events 3, number 3, as we change out of battle music.
I will say, if Tucker is going to take the time to help them escape, Ryder would push off of Tucker and make their way to the door on their own.
Tucker would note this, but still focus on just being efficient at this task to get these two out of there. Also, events 3. How do I access that again? Let's see.
Go to events 2.
Right, I didn't put it in all of the... Right, I put it in one of them. Thank you.
Events 3, number 3.
Yeah, I didn't go around to all the different
time.
Yeah.
All right, Esteem. And by the way, I'm making the assumption that this space kind of works like, well, space, so that if Tucker gives them a big old push, that can send them out, basically.
It can. This realm works strangely, and you've been getting used to it. And you have a sort of innate instinct to it, similar to Purloin. Lucy doesn't. So yeah. Lucy definitely needs the help. Right.
Yep.
You can feel that dark water pooling around your feet as you enter a dark throne room. It is a ruin, not of crystal, but fractured and frayed, as though it's been through multiple earthquakes. A crumbling ceiling revealing an empty sky without star or cloud. Windows broken, no longer gleaming with an internal light. And at the throne sits Gemhorn. Artemisia is slumped at his side, looking as though she is in slumber. But Gemhorn's body is crystal. And he's got one claw inside his own chest, squeezing rhythmically. I won't die. I've come too far to lose my birthright now. Every squeeze is accompanied by the crackling of crystal. And his gleaming eyes rise to meet you.
Ryder looks across the broken hall, glaring at the monster sitting on the throne while clutching their scythe. They're hesitant, definitely a bit afraid, mostly angry, but they take a step forward as they sort of yell outwardly to let their voice echo in the hall. Birthright. Birthright. You do not know what you speak of. This place does not belong to you. This kingdom, it is not yours. No, you are nothing. You are worse than nothing. A stain that needs to be removed. I will cleanse you from this place and make sure you are forgotten.
This kingdom, squeeze, will never squeeze. Forget me. As a tyrant, as a plague, I will live in every memory if I cannot be king. And you, and her. He grins most maliciously towards Artemisia. Will never escape that.
No. That is where you're wrong. For it is you who will not forget me. as you rot in the underworld. I suppose it is time for the attack.
I have to ask, is now a good time? Do you think Ryda has changed enough?
I think with the experience Ryda has gained, the people they've met, that has changed their outlook on life. They have come to learn about themselves a lot more, even better than before when they were living in this place. They only saw themselves as the Crown's Guard, a soldier, a knight to the throne. Nothing more but a tool that was to be used for a single purpose. But thanks to the help of those they've met, they realize there's more to themselves. That they are beyond just a simple purpose. They are many things. They are a knight in Crown's Guard to the kingdom. They are an acolyte of Eternitus, a member of Team Cheer, a hand of justice. They are Ryda.
Then what better to be than a great herald of change in its all-destructive nature, than a dragon? You don't notice it as you walk forward to this dying usurper, but your stride lengthens, your gaze rises. And a power flows through you that you did not have before, as the quiet whispers of your patron surround you. Your scythe glows with their glowing light. Take your quarry, Harbinger.
And so they shall, raising their scythe to the challenge of striking down this monster.
Just for the sake of it, please roll special +10.
All right.
That is
9.
fitting,
That is very fitting.
for with no true defense to them, you cleave through what will is left. The usurper is no more. And from their becrowned head you pluck your prize. A crystal, simple in shape, a virulent poison. Claimed and stymied. Tucker You finish helping Lucy and Perlin get out of the dark room, and you rush as quickly as you can to these doors. Ryda, what does Tucker see?
So, as Tucker enters the throne, he sees standing over the corpse of Gemhorn with a gem-shaped horn in their talons. A lean dragon standing on 2 legs, wings folded against their back. A tail that extends outwards with a crescent sort of spike, or spikes on either side. They can see little extension-like flaps down their back. 2 sharp orange horns, and I guess you could call them frills on the sides of their face, pointed and sharp.
Sharp horns of consonant bees.
You can see that their hair seems to have grown a little bit and curled around the corners of their cheeks, and from their face now sports a snout. And of course, in their chest, another spike pressing outwards. I think that would be appropriate to change the drawing on the table now so people can see.
Okay. I've also promoted you so you can change other things.
I can also change the talkie icon.
I will give reaction just a second. Let me just...
God, I've been sitting on this for so long. The amount I wanted to share this drawing to people.
Holy shit.
That, by the way, the drawing doesn't fit in that slot I was in anymore because it's a different shape. Just a note.
Yeah, that's fine. I can.
You can say it
It's
later.
okay, though. It's so good.
It is.
Oh, dude.
I'd like to thank Kyrio for the sketch that I adjusted a bit to make it a bit more my style, but yeah, one of my most proud drawings I've done.
Right. So
Yo,
Kyrio did a base, and then you did the rest, right? Or just a credit, right?
Kinda. It was. I did a couple sketches. I sent over a sketch to Kyrio. He sent a sketch of his own back. I adjusted a few things and then fully rendered it and stuff.
Okay.
So, like, I want you guys watching to know we're also seeing this for the first time, so we're experiencing it the same as you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I actually do it by in advance, but
I had to send Tucker some stuff ahead of time because, set up for stream. But yes,
good.
Beerus, I have a talkie icon already made for them. I'll send that to you. I don't know if that fits better for the portrait on the side or...
And I think when it comes to reactive, you can change that on your end and it'll update here, so...
you have the override for
that's
me.
Right.
That's yep.
I will set that up shortly, but first let me, while you work on that part, I'll do the reactive in a little bit. But, Tucker, when he enters the throne room and sees that corpse of that very, very evil Middle King, he doesn't really flinch over that. He expected that fellow to meet that end. But he does look surprised for a few moments, as he looks at this draconic entity that wasn't here before. But it doesn't take him long, especially with the connection he had recently made with Ryda directly, to figure out who this was. Tucker simply pauses in the throne room's entrance, studying Ryda at a distance to see what sort of state of mind they are possibly in. Though, it's very clear what happened here. After a moment, Tucker simply expresses, "It seems many things reach their end here. And new beginnings, too, I suppose."
Appropriately, Tucker, as you say that, Gemhorn's body begins to crumble away, and Artemisia, fading with the rest of the throne room, wakes. And I think that's where we'll end it for tonight.
You son of a bitch.
Okay. You know, I was really tense that Gemhorn would do a last-ditch effort and, like, try to, like, kill Artemisia or something.
Would have taken the bullet. Trust me. I don't care. Not again.
As you approached him, I was like, he's right next to her and he's about to completely lose everything. What is he gonna do, like, to her? Like, fortunately, it looks like he didn't seek her destruction that way.
Oh, man.
Too weak. If you had entered the throne room prior to his material death, he could have.
And that's...
But he was keeping himself alive. Barely. But
Beating his own heart manually.
What you said about, like, you'll never forget me as, like, you were out forever in the underworld. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. You have a hit out on his immortal soul. I forgot about the whole eternal damnation thing waiting for him.
Oh, goodness. That was a really good session, even if it was, it was a little bit shorter, but that was really good. Before we fully close out, let me go ahead and get that override done first off. Let me get the table,
Yes.
because I want people to be able to see this in the video as well before we end. What's that?
I said yes, let the people see the things.
Let the people see things. I think I already have... You gave me the talkies, right?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I see. Wait. I probably put them...
Do I need to send them again?
I swear I saved this stuff already, like, including that image. I'm a little confused. Maybe I put it
while we
somewhere
are
weird.
closing out,
Mhm.
everybody gains 40 experience.
Oh, experience gain. I forgot about that.
Yes.
It's been a while. All right. 40
This was a
experience.
lot of powerful foes.
Oof.
This could have gone very badly and very sideways, and you all
Dude.
have very earned it.
We skated along the edge of oblivion there, like,
Awesome.
ooh, it was looking dicey for a hot minute.
I know that some of you are currently at fairly high health, but that's for a number of reasons, like reviving and healing.
And even with rest, I was still kind of a sitting duck. Like, I fully expected there was about a 50-50 shot that they just eat my HP through, because, low number system.
Leon absolutely could have gone after Ralph, but Leon was preoccupied trying to defend Artemisia, which meant attacking Scales, which was futile as heck. I will reveal, if Scales had attacked Leon with any sort of typed move, that would have given him the ability to fight back, though, because the hammer would have changed type.
Leon's gimmick was basically, hey, you hit him with an attack, his hammer gets to become that type.
Yeah.
That would help with his type diversity issue.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he just hit you really hard.
Yeah, and he could have hit me pretty darn hard, being that he's
Fighting.
Yeah.
And I don't have any resistance
but-
against fighting.
We'll see how that tense standoff plays out next time.
Yeah.
We will see how the kingdom begins its recovery, hopefully, next time. And hey, you made it through with one rebel alive in this fight.
Yeah, he got the experience.
All out there.
John Archer did it.
And y'all will learn what's going on with everyone else next time.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, the journey continues.
Sure does.
Let me finish up here then. I'm not ending session just yet, as I do want you guys to be able to see this rather than having to wait for next session, especially namely YouTube, because Stream will see the end past the video, but I won't make you guys wait to see the rest of the images on YouTube, because that would be mean. Let's see. You know, it's really funny because I swear I saved all this and set it up already, but I looked through the folder where it'd all be, and it wasn't there. It was very strange. It's like I lost it all after doing it or something. Very strange. But that's okay. Not a big deal.
I need to read over these new cards I got.
That should do it. Okay, I don't know how to make reactive update. Let's see. Maybe I'll just refresh it. Refresh feed.
Oh, so if I wanted, I could Executioner early at 3 stacks, and that's already crazy damage. This
there it is. Okay, you're updated now.
I am?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And for anybody who might wonder about the new cards, Ryda's new abilities have come in a set. They got Hall of Judgment earlier, but now they may serve as Judge and Executioner.
Yes, you handed me the sheets for their. Let me
Yeah, those would be helpful on the table, so I know
I was gonna let me plug them on the
limits
table
and stuff.
Okay, give me a second. I'll
While you do that, I will read out these cards. Ryda has acquired Judge, which is a mode similar to Echo Chamber and Perfect Parry. While active, any marked target struck by self or allies incurs a stack of Jury to a max of 4. When a target has 4 Jury stacks, you may activate Executioner. The flavor text is Mete out Justice, Harbinger. We will accept nothing less. And the second fancier card that I'm actually kind of proud of is Executioner. It is lethal, and it is a field-wide move. Executioner consumes all stacks of Jury and marked from everything on the field, dealing damage accordingly. If something has 1 Jury, the damage is special +2, 2 Jury is special +4, 3 Jury is special +8, and 4 Jury is special +10 or instant KO.
Ooh. That's a lot of dice.
It
Yes,
sure
spicy.
is.
Yes.
And its flavor text is, the verdict is rendered. Pray if you must, it matters not.
That's very neat.
Yes.
Are these cards? I forget. Are they on the table yet? Or
Yes.
Yes, they are
yes.
on
Okay, good.
Ryda's sheet.
I'm very confused why I really swear I had like everything ready to go for the images, but because I remember being shared them. I even remember with a talkie I made like a dem version already. I remember doing all that work, but I just can't find the work. Maybe I put it in a weird folder or something. But I just redid it. It's not that long.
We are beefy.
We're
the beefy party.
Because Ryda has a new ability.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I'll get you the rest of the way set up. We'll just keep this in the end of the video because I also wanted to ask you, what did you? We never discussed this. What do you think for the model? Like, what should we do with your model?
That's a very good question. Because unless there's like an Iron Valiant model, which would be the closest we're gonna get, I suppose I would go with a Gallade.
I was thinking Glade too. Iron Valiant's not a bad. Hold on a second. Before I do anything else, because I haven't done this entire session, I'm gonna quickly save the table. So just give me a sec, because that's always a good thing to do. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And then so let's see. So that would be
Basically,
Scarlet Violet. Let's honestly, the answer to that question is let's see if the guy with the bottles actually updated it further or not. I can just check the board real fast. We don't have to load the other board to do so. So, where is the board?
I'm gonna pop out the table for laptop's sake.
Okay, that's quite fair. Thank you, Car, for a very good session here. Honestly,
Yes, thank you. It finally happened, everyone.
it goes up to Gen. Oh right, it only goes up to Gen 8. So, all right. In that case. Tell me what Gen Glade is, as I don't remember.
Isn't Glade either Diamond and Pearl or Black and White?
Gen 4.
Gen 4. Oh yeah, okay, Gen 4. I also thought it was Gen 5. Do we want the shiny version? What is the shiny? What if it is Shiny Glade?
Definitely the shiny version, because whatever Rita is, they are shiny.
Yeah, okay. Also, I think it is slightly closer to the... Well, yeah, I think it's it's closer to the colors. Definitely closer. Alright, Gen 4 Shiny... Okay, there's the Gen 4 Shiny Big. I'll let... let's see. I'll let... let's get that out.
And they have some new moves they get for free.
Oh, would you also like to mention the song that's playing? It is a classical song. It has a name and stuff. Would you like to share that? Because I think it's a song you like, right? If I remember.
It's been so long since I recommended this. It was a song I heard one time while I was scrolling through music, and it perfectly resonated with Rita, the character I wanted to portray, of just... It's this elegant, somber piece that has a point in it where it gets more dramatic and tense with this, like, swelling rhythm to it, which I felt was very fitting for the type of person Rita is, and the story they've had of it being a bit sad for them and all the loss, and yet they still carry themselves with elegance and this rage, and now turn to draconic power.
It is a very good song. I liked your pick on it. Actually, I probably wrote down the name of it because I keep track. Theodore Moses Tobani and Alphons Czibulka, played by Fernando. That's the name of the. Is that the name of the song? Okay. Played by Fernando Travassos and Cecilia Moita. Okay, so basically, the first two names I said were the composers, and the second two names are the ones who actually played this version of it. And it is the song called Hearts and Flowers. That is the name of it. How would you like me to hue adjust this? It currently has just a color tint of red, so it has red in it right now.
Maybe either white or blue.
White just makes it default, basically. That's probably the closest, though, actually. And then blue would do like that or something. Oh, what's this? Was that somebody else trying to put a tile down?
Oh,
that was weird. I just got an error. I got a load image failed, but I don't think that was me.
I pulled out the Poison Tail card and it just vanished.
Hold on a second.
It is late, so I will go. But again, thank you very much for the session, everyone.
Good night. Thanks, Car.
Have a good night. Also, don't worry about Poison Tail. This happens sometimes. Make a copy of another card. For me.
I'll just clone Dragon Rage.
This is a weird thing that happens sometimes. You pull something out of a bag, it breaks, you're like, oh, okay, is the image broken? No. It's actually... Oh, wow. I swear it's not. Okay, I have it loaded right here on this page. Alright, I'll just make a clone of it. Hold on a second. Alright, make me one more copy, please. Of either of these. Doesn't matter.
Sorry, I was in the bag.
That's okay.
I'll just clone Disable. There you go.
Okay, here we go. Oh, there? Yeah, for some reason, sometimes an Imgur image is like, it's fine, but then it breaks, but I can still load it on Imgur, and so if I just copy it and then like repost on Imgur into a new link, then it's fine. So that's what I just did. It's the same exact image. It's a clone now, so it works. There you go.
Thank you. Yes, the 4 new moves I obtained from evolving are Dragon Rage, Dragon Tail, Poison Tail, and Disable.
Ooh, Dragon Rage.
Also, somebody suggested Mega Glade. When was Mega Glade added, though? Because I only have up to Sword and Shield, and I don't think the Sword and Shield bake's finished. So when was... I don't remember when Mega Glade was added.
There's just a state button.
Oh, then it works. Oh, wait,
Yep.
it might... Oh, I just realized. It might be wonky because of how I spawned it. Oh, no, it worked. Yeah,
I think Mega Glade's fitting.
I think it definitely fits a little closer. Let me do a thing to it first.
Yeah,
There's a
go
few
ahead,
little
do the
tricks.
thing. Okay,
And
just
then-
adjust my cards a little bit.
Like that. Oh, and also it's good because there's the orange that way too.
Yes.
So
Whoever suggested that, thank you.
the good suggestion. Thank you very much. That was
Indeed.
Travassos who suggested that.
And the cape, sort of, kind of like Winglings.
Yeah, it gets pretty close actually. If I could color the inside the cape blue, it'd be real close then, but I can't do that. What the parts that color are kind of random, so as you've made notice with the models.
I was actually wondering. I wonder if my, because I have some amount of Blender powers. I wonder if they're great enough to do that any justice.
Also, I don't know. Do you want a blue tint or do you want to stay at white?
I like the white tint.
Yeah, I think that
I
looks
feel like a
nice.
majority of their body is white, and then it also lets the arms stay orange.
There you go then. Oh wait, actually, I didn't do full white. I did like a gray. There's full white. It's not a big difference, but. Well, that's fortunate that Mega Glade is somewhat close colorations and general kind of vibes, so that's good. Yeah, it'd be amazing to have a custom model made, but that's not exactly in our budget.
That's a lot.
And I don't even know who I'd ask for that, even if I could commission it. But okay. Let me finish what I was doing on the side. Still doing a little bit of setup. Oh, that's the wrong guy. That's the wrong image.
I might give it a shot. We'll see.
Okay, that's nice of you, Tubby, if you do. Now to get the other avatar stuff, and oh right, I was gonna put this down for you. Another reason there's these clones up here, so you can continue, of course, organizing your site. Let me go ahead and make these guys into the thing you need. There's that.
I don't know if you still want the older one on the table.
Well, I guess that's up to you. I mean, you can probably still buy moves from this, right? So you might want it around. If you feel like the moves that you can buy off of this are not something you care about, I can put it in a bag, or you could just put
I
somewhere
have
around
my
your
own
sheet.
bag.
Yeah, I put it in that bag. There you go. Okay, now back to the top. So those are your new, core stats caps, I guess.
Yes.
So that is
So
7.
the full dots
6.
indicate the base I would get. The half shaded, those are the new caps.
And I'm guessing that all this you worked with Kar on for the sake of balance and everything too.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah. Me and Kar, we worked on this for a while, of figuring out stats and stuff. And
Your strength can now go through the roof, basically, is what I'm learning from this.
Yep, Rida is capable of going full feral dragon.
And of course,
yeah.
you'll have to adjust your sheet because I imagine your type and everything of all your weakness. Resistance is just changed.
That's true. I almost forgot about that because
So-
now they are psychic dragon types.
I was wondering which one stayed. Okay, psychic dragon. Got it. All right, let me finish your talkie. Audience, what do you think of the new designs? I think it's really cool. Honestly, you did a great job with that art.
Thank you. I will definitely be posting concept art of Rida after the thing goes live on YouTube, because I do want to give people some time before I start flooding the art channel with, hey, guys, look at this.
It feels like a very natural design. It doesn't feel like a fake mon, to put it simply. It doesn't feel like... It feels like a natural design that if you told somebody it was an official... Like, oh yeah, that's just a form they get, or something, that somebody could believe that, basically.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a Plainsian Glade.
I thought Psychic Dragon would be the most fitting, considering their new form is Dragon. And they are very focused on the psychic element rather than the fairy element. Or instead of fighting, since they're kind of based off of Iron Valiant, which is a fairy fighting type, I believe.
Yeah.
Plus, it's unique where there are very few psychic dragon types, I learned.
Actually, what is there for psychic dragons out there?
There are the Latios, Latias, and Necrozma. That is it.
That's it? Wow.
Yeah.
That is not many at all, you're right. Top-key icon might be a little weird here, but that should be fine.
It might just be off because Car's not here.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm trying to make your... I'm fitting it to the, dice room and stuff, and I'm realizing that if the icon went down a bit more, like it's the best position for it, I have to draw a little bit on the bottom for it. That's okay, though. Basically, the bottom needs a little more if I want to center it in a way that looks best. So, not a problem, just a little extra thing I gotta do.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I didn't figure out the exact measurements of size and weight. I know Ryda's a head taller of what they used to be, at the very least.
Yeah, I noticed you resizing the model there. Feel free to use, Tucker's pretty big, so feel free to use him as, a guide, I guess, if that helps.
They're still rather small. Rida is still a rather small Durg.
The mirror.
Yes, they are still petite and slender. And they do have that thing where they can go walking around on all fours or stand upright.
Oh, neat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it got... I guess in that, too, they got slightly more feral, you could say.
Oh, yes. Funny enough, I had plotted out maybe a bit of a speech for them after killing the guy, or during. I didn't fully think of it through. I used some of it during what I was saying. But one funny thing I had at the end was... because the idea was Rida was basically declaring themselves as they were basically tearing into Gemhorn. One notable thing they would have done was slice across his eyes, and so they could respond to Deadeye of just, hey, I paid him back for you.
Oh, I see. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been cool, too. What was the transfer?
The only thing I had in mind, if I had laid the killing blow, is just a cold, as much coolness as I could push into my voice. Long live the king.
That would have been appropriate for Tubby, too. As because you have your serious moments, I feel like that would have been one of them. At the same time as mocking them.
Yeah.
How tall is Galate? That'd probably be an apt way to measure their height.
Man, just really channeling villain vote, because that's in the Disney shows right before they kill the right before Regicide, the bad guy always says that. So it'd be fun for the good guy to say it.
Apparently Iron Valiant is as tall as Mighty Anna.
Oh.
Or at least Tucker.
Yeah, I'm a bit extra.
Well, Ryda is still on the smaller side, so we're probably gonna make it.
Yeah.
Fair, fair.
Stephen with my reduced size.
Oh, whoops. I guess that was going to happen. Yeah. All right.
Oh man. Now our party's becoming quite the powerhouses.
Such is the natural progression of a late tabletop game. Late session.
I know, but that's always so funny. Gosh.
I mean, we earned it, and it took time.
Oh man. Oh gosh. It kind of feels like when I first got Disintegrate. Oh gosh, I got it so late into the campaign that I was only able to cast Disintegrate twice, but it landed each time, and it does a metric fuckload of damage. It's like 4 D10s, or it's like 4 or 5 D10s plus just straight up 40. So like you roll a really high die pool and then just straight up stack 40 on top of that. And if you kill what you hit, it disintegrates them into dust. So like they're gone. They're staying down. No magical bullshit's bringing them back.
Very scary move for the sounds of it.
I really need to reconsider their nature now, because I don't think Serious and Unhinged will fully fit them anymore.
I do wonder what you're going to do with that, actually. I had that thought, too.
I will need to think on this.
Okay, I think I'm about done with the talking. I just realized there was a little extra, because I was like, oh, I need to add a background, too. But I think I've got something. Just out,
I really like the talkie icon. It looks so good.
I'm glad I switched to reactive so that could be a little more effective too. It's definitely going to stand out and like this is going to be a quick way for people to figure out something's different if they don't catch this session but catch the next, because there are some people that watch out of order, which I commend them.
Next session.
I commend them for doing that if they want to hang out, and even so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's actually shift that. Let's see. So what is that color in the background of your image? What is like, it's not red.
Which one?
Like the bright color, the bright aura around them. It's not quite that. Red. It's
Yeah, I went for the color of Eternatus. That sort of red, hot pink.
It's like reddish purple, kind of. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll try to also... Yeah, kind of like...
Also, it's not really clear in this image because it's a bit blurred. But in the full render, there is a looming image of Eternatus in the background.
Whoa. Neat.
Just a neat little touch. I did put the image in design preferences for people to fully see.
Appreciate it.
Yes. I'm so happy.
Okay, I think I like that if it's not too decent. Maybe I oversaturate it. It does look really cool, though. I'll kill the saturation just a tad so it's not too bright. Alright, I think I have something for you. Let me save this. Also, I am making sure all this stuff I'm saving is saving. So just like what?
I don't want to lose this again.
Not again.
Not again.
And this is so the title of the image is Drakengard?
Yes, that is the name Kyrio suggested for Ryda's evolution species.
And would you consider this like, is this a form of like, or would you consider it a separate evolution branch?
I'd say this is like the third option for Kirlia to evolve into, or at least Ryda specifically. Instead of Gardevoir Gallade, it's Drakengard.
Yeah. I do like how, like, Gardevoir, that was I think it was just Gardevoir first, and then Delayed was added later, and it was like, oh, that's quite a bit. That's quite a divergent evolution compared to what the line was doing before that. Because Gardevoir is a logical conclusion for Ralts and Kirlia to go to, but Gallade was like a change of pace entirely as far as stat spread and everything. So but also by Gallade existing, that also sets a precedent for there being a third form like this, a third branch.
You have the princess, the knight, and now the dragon.
I never even thought of it that way. That's really good. Is that
I just thought of it
right
now.
Oh, you just winged that? It sounds like you had that as a plan the whole time.
Nope, I just came up with that. 'Cause I'm like, oh yeah, that is a thing, huh?
That would actually be a really cool set of like divergent evolutions officially. Princess, Knight, and Dragon. That's a really cool little tie-in. Okay, let's see. The dice roller should be now. This should do it. I think.
Save the dragon.
Here we go. Let's find out. Oh, that did not link correctly.
I remember the AQ Worlds tutorial quest was to save the dragon from the princess. But that twist was given to you halfway through.
How's that?
Tutorializing game mechanics and the
I like
fact
it.
that this game is a parody on every other RPG.
And then as far as the
So I'm gonna do a thing real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move this. I'm saving that image. And then I'm going to move the roller here.
I'm also gonna. Oh right, there's an outside. Okay, fine. Fine. Let's do it that way. Okay. Why is there... Have you ever, like, auto-cropped an image, but then, like, you realize, oh, there's randomly just blank space in this auto-crop. I guess there's, like, a pixel there I can't see.
Yeah, and then you just have to like scrub with the erase, hoping you find that stray pixel.
Yeah, I just had to do that, because I was trying to create... Okay, now that should also work. I gotta make sure the proportions are all correct, because otherwise they might be weird if I replace a thing with another thing that's different proportions. This should be completely fine. Let me get this up too. And also, I can provide these. I'll provide these to you too. These two edits I did.
Thank you.
I'll send them over to your Discord. Just a second. You put the roller in your avatar sheet.
Yes.
I wasn't sure. I was
something
very confused.
I did on my table. I just think it's a neat touch, and also means you don't have to have both the icon and the roller.
That's fair. Also, I'm gonna switch that too.
No, put it back. Or at least do the other side, the old writer.
Oh, you want the old writer? Oh, okay.
Yes. I would
Oh!
like to keep that image.
Okay, dang, it would have been...
Your stat caps are...
I mean, it's still around,
I
but now I
know.
have to go find it. Let's see.
You can get as strong as me.
I'm gonna have to dig through Imager. Oh no, I wish you had said that right before I did that. Oh well, that's okay.
Can't you just go back on the table? Like rewind time?
I guess, but I'll have to replace a bunch of things if I do that now. It might be faster just to... Hold on. Oh, but I don't know when I did it. No, that was a long time ago. Actually, no, wait. No, wait. I got a better idea. A third option. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll just use search again.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing to be able to
Yeah.
say to a heckin' dragon. Be like, if you work hard, you can be as strong as me.
It's here somewhere. I just realized I could just go... I can technically grab a history on the previous... and grab it there.
Yeah. Smart.
If I can find it. Oh, no, that's not it. It's here. I just need to find it on the list. There's like 16 pages. We have a lot of stuff here. There you are. Okay, there we go. Found it again. Now I can grab the link.
Hey, my cookie.
I see your logic. Okay. I would put the dice roller in my sheet, but I'm worried about it pushing around the dots and stuff, so...
That's
there.
fair.
There you go. Now if we turn that around... Yeah, there we go.
Oh, swag.
There you go. So you can have it either way.
Write a coin.
Hey.
Don't like this one.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
I think I edited everything. I still need to figure out what I'm doing with my experience and the new nature.
Strato said something earlier. By the way, Strato, to address what you said, yes, they do have their stat caps, like their base caps are raised, but I think that they have, they've already spent enough points that they don't get any extra points for evolving in this situation.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, because they already have matched or above the base for this form, so there's no adjustment there.
I forget the method I used to figure out the stat caps, but I looked over Gallade and Gardevoir and used those as a baseline, I do recall.
Oh, yeah, let me actually look at your new cards. I added them to the table in advance, but I didn't look at them because I didn't want to, I was intended my advanced knowledge, so let's see. So you got 2 special move cards, and you just bought a couple moves, right? Or you got them automatically?
Those are the free ones I got from Evolving.
You got
Dragon Rage, Dragon Tail, Poison Tail, Disable.
And Disable, okay. And then Judge and Executioner is what you just earned.
Yes.
So I know Car was reading them out earlier, but you want to quickly clue me into how these work before...
Sure. So Judge is basically an effect I can put on. So anytime a marked target gets hit, either by me or by an ally, they get a stack of Jury. I can then spend that Jury using the Executioner move to do a big hit or a full KO if they have 4 marks of Jury on them.
Whoa, just an insta-kill, wow. Or insta-KO, wow.
Yep.
I'm sure that there's some targets that could probably resist that in some way. But that's a really cool effect all the same.
Alright, I'll have to keep an eye out for any of us getting poisoned, because, I can do something.
Oh, wait, Ralph,
Wait,
Ralph, I'm sorry, I've been kind of ignoring... have you done anything with... Did you spend your experience or something? Or did you say...
No, I haven't spent my experience.
Man, your move card set is, like, all over the place. I just kind of, like...
Oh, yeah, I had to, I was, moving stuff to click on the little thingies, but then I realized I could just erase them all in one go.
Oh, right, those little numbers you had to get rid of. Yeah.
Yeah, I typed it straight onto the Sleep Talk description. Though some of those will have to be replaced because I'm about to use the Queen Sword and lose the Queen Sword and the staff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna give her back her sword.
Yeah, using the descriptions of items it's a very convenient place to store a little extra information without it getting in the way of it. Okay, so let's see. So Judge would have to be a marked target. So this is a really interesting thing. I just kind of thought about this. So first off, you have to mark. Mark has to apply, and then Hall of Judgment is used after that.
No. Hall of Judgment, and that marks everyone.
That mark. Oh, that's a full mark. Okay, so you don't have to use Mark of Justice first, because Hall of Judgment will also be mark, and in fact, everybody.
Yeah.
So Hall of Justice, one will point to synchronize one status effect from a single target across all marked foes. That's also really cool.
That's where Last Breath comes in to poison them, and then I spend a will to spread that poison.
Just thinking about that. I'm just trying to see the. I'm just comparing things for synergy. And then any marked target struck by self or allies incurs a stack. Oh, so Judge only procs if you can make the target hit themselves or their allies.
No. If we hit them, they get a stack of Jury.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, so if you or your party mates. Okay.
So think of it as I use Hall of Judgment, everyone on their side gets marked, and now every time we hit them, they get a stack of Jury. If we hit them 4 times, I can instantly KO them.
Right.
Oh, swag.
Oh, your dice roller. Right. I'll work your dice roller now. And yes, I'm still going to keep the video going. This is going to be a little bit longer of an outro for the video, but I don't mind. It's a nice time to chat a little bit about things that happen. I mean, a big evolution is a big deal. So.
Indeed. So now that you have Poison Heal, a big synergy opens up with me. If I ever find myself poisoned, I can just pass it to you.
Now, wait. so Poison Heal you have?
My new ability. This Pokemon has immunity to any poison and also assimilates that venom as an energy source. If this Pokemon becomes poisoned or badly poisoned, it will heal 1 HP at the end of each round instead of receiving damage. The poison will be completely absorbed after 3 rounds.
Oh, that's impressive. So now there's 2 party members who want to get affected by a specific task condition.
Yeah. Ralph gets poisoned. Ralph, and give it to the next person. Wow.
I mean,
Yes, Ryda is an honorary poison dragon.
Did you change your weaknesses or resistances, or do you need help with that?
I did change it.
Okay, well that's a big list.
Yeah.
No immunities, but that's just a lot of things. On both regards, though, so you gotta be a bit careful.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 resistances, 6 weaknesses. That's very balanced. 6 weaknesses, 6 resistances. So
It is not the optimal type combination of the ones I had available, but I felt this was the most fitting.
I agree. I think that Psychic is really a baseline for, right? I mean, obviously Psychic type is always the baseline for this line, so I feel like keeping that makes sense. And then Dragon definitely makes sense for the other one.
Yes. Also, I figured out where the pip sheet came from. So in the most recent Pokerole book, they do actually have a thing for Iron Valiant. These are the Iron Valiant stats.
Okay, so this is like pretty much official then, or at least official to
Yes.
Pokerole standards.
As for the moves, these were a mix of Gardevoir, Gallade, Iron Valiant, and then some dragon/poison stuff thrown in.
So obviously we don't have multiple emotions for the dice roller, but I could make you a new dice roller with just the one image if you'd like.
Oh, you mean like a whole new dice?
Yeah, your dice roller, because it's currently still on Herlia form. Yeah, I mean, it's not the dice roll, the dice themselves. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. What?
Yeah, I could change the dice image to better match your. I just can't, like, you know how this has like six different images on it. I don't have 6 different images of your new form.
I mean, the six could be the new form.
We could just leave the 6. Yeah, do you want to just replace one of them? Maybe. I don't know. What do you think?
I will get back to you on the dice.
Okay, we'll leave it alone for now.
Yeah.
I could revamp it though. Maybe when there's more. Maybe when there's some multiple images for it or something.
Yeah, because like on. Yeah, because like on.
Thing of just progressively making like a more pronounced mark icon.
Yeah.
Like
also, if you
like a dot and then
you
it's
have
more
like numerous marks and like you have a judge point thing, so you might want an extra icon for judge counting or the jury counting. I'm sorry. If there's icons you want added to as things you can work with on the table, just like hoist them at me and I'll get them added.
I need to make a list of things I need to make in between sessions.
You got some work to do. I hope I helped a little bit here.
Yes.
Yeah, like on my die roller, 1, 2, and 3 are still Munchlax, and 4, 5, and 6 are Snorlaxes.
Which is appropriate, yeah. I like that.
Yeah, which is nice. I like that.
What's mine doing again? I forgot.
Ensure experience, dice.
Right. Mine is actually just... I had never actually changed it. I just realized. Mine's just all pooches. I mean, they're still good images, so I just haven't been interested in changing that. I could change it, though. I do have some of my images I could switch it out for.
Oh, man, I love the pose that... I do love the pose Jim Horn got stuck in.
Oh, you can see it, too? I thought it was only on my end.
Yeah. He's, like he's being pulled down the hill.
Do not touch him, because it might forever break it. And Car made a good suggestion. That should be the thumbnail. And I was like, yeah. I just need to figure out, how to position... Because she was also technically down. So, I'll just, What I'm going to do is I'll do, because we've gotten good at this, I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to crop 3D models out of this image, and then I'll put a more, epic background behind them or something. There we go.
Alright, I'm going to take the trash out. Oh, BRB.
Okay.
I can't wait to see Enio's reaction to this, because I feel like he'd be very hyped.
I'll work on the thumbnail after I end the video, though. So that I think we're sorted at this point. So, is there anything else you're working on? Should I say? Are you good for a table save?
I'm doing one last check over.
Take your
This hasn't changed. These haven't changed. I changed the size, weight, type.
Lot of experience.
I have 85 experience to spend. I'll break that down for future reference. Actually, it would help if I took a screenshot of my sheet.
Smart move. And I've already bought all my main stat points, so I can figure out. So I got like a lot of experience to work with now too. Probably not as much as some people, because I did spend recently. But I mean, that was 50 or something experience, so certainly have a lot to work with now.
I was expecting devolution, so I was saving a bunch.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kyrio. I've been completely ignoring all of your messages because I'm so used to you immediately going to bed as soon as session's over or leaving. I didn't even realize you were still here. I'm sorry. I've been so busy. And my apologies. I was not trying to ignore you. Hello.
Pet, pet, pet.
Let's see. What did you say? So you said I need to be stop the Dead Star. It seems. Let's say anything important. That's not true because you said words and you're important.
Oh.
You're too indecisive. I need 220 experience to max that. I was actually wondering, I was going to ask you at some point, Kyrio, like, since you always leave the table so quickly, and we typically I'll leave a window open for people to start spending experience after, as the session winds down, but you typically leave so quickly, you haven't had much of an opportunity for that. So I was going to ask if you ever needed, like, an extracurricular moment of the table being up another random day to do stuff like that. Feel free to let me know.
This might be a question for Tar. Because I evolved and the base HP of my evolution would go up by 1, do I also increase my HP?
That does make sense, I think. Should be okay. I usually have a good idea what I want. Just take it then. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty good at it. You know what you're doing. You can weave numerous battle ideas together and know what you're doing. You're pretty good at that. I don't know what I'd want to do. I guess at this point, I'm looking at everybody. I probably have I don't exactly have a lot less, but I probably have the least number of moves. I don't know. I might be tied to Ralph. I could buy more moves. Actually, I really want more Fang moves. Speaking of poison, I actually was interested in Poison Fang, and now I might have a second reason to get it.
I could bite me.
Just bite Ryda to benefit them. Well, they would. It would be a weird investment because, like, I'd cause damage, but then it would heal.
Yeah, I'd probably not do that route and instead just chug a vial of my poison.
That seems a little better.
You know, because I have vials of poison on me. It's basically just a healing potion to me at this point, which is pretty cool.
Still getting Poison Fang would be good just to get that extra stat spread, or extra type spread. Though Poison Fang's one of those things where I can't just buy it. It is an odd thing I have to figure out how to get. That and, I play rough too. It's weird that play rough is actually a question mark move. I thought Bayetta naturally learns that, so thus I thought that would be viable, but maybe not. Play rough is actually a good move if I remember correctly. But okay. Anyways, what do you think? You done with it now? Done sorting? I'm gonna do a tape.
Until I get a response back from Karserus about.
Honestly, no rush. I'm just gonna end the session, but I don't have to. I'm not gonna close the table right away. I'll leave it.
No. You can close it because I think I'm done for today. I can edit it at another day when I eventually figure out the rest of my stuff.
Okay, same offer that I gave to Kyrio. If you want me to just pop the table open and make a change for you, I can do that too.
Yes.
Alright, did I save that image? Yep, that looks good.
Kyrio.
Good name to you, Kyrio. I hope you feel Kyrio, I hope you feel better soon, because I know that you seem to be getting a little icky-sicky too. So I hope you feel better soon. And I hope I feel better soon. I hope we both feel better soon. But I like how even on an under the weather game we still have like big moments and it's cold and stuff.
Yes.
Demonstration of why our game is well crafted and very much rich and layered at this point, that even if we're having a kind of off day, we could still have cool things happen. I don't think we've had a single session where it's like, well, that kind of sucked. I mean, I guess there was like one that out of our control sucked a little bit because there was like I remember there was one that got really broken up by like Steam disconnects and stuff. And so I was interrupting a bit, but we have a better flow for that sort of thing now. We have like, we can kind of work with that now. It's kind of good. That was a long time ago. That was when Charm was playing and stuff, and that was before you were here, Hydra. I think since you've been here, we haven't really had a bad session at all. We haven't had any majorly interrupted session or anything.
I take that as a compliment.
Yeah. Good luck, Charm. But in any case,
I do bring the lucky chant.
You do. But in any case, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed today's session, and indeed the battle finally ended. So this battle did not last longer than the Mecha Lucaria.
Thank you.
I was wondering. I wonder if we will. I wonder if we will have a battle that lasts. I mean, maybe the very last battle will last longer than 3 sessions. I think that would be fairly appropriate if it did. But in any case, I guess we will find out what the aftermath of all this is. It looks like the thralls have been broken from control, which does technically mean that all the fighting we did, technically in the Shadow Realm to save Furloid, technically wasn't necessary, but maybe it may have been necessary to buy time for like Ralph's sake and such too. So I think it's still a very impactful scene, and it put us in the right place at the right time for you to enter the throne room. So, that was all very good. Like how things worked out. But that was session 167 of Pokerole. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see about our next session being in 1 week or 2. We'll figure that out. Maybe get back on the normal schedule, play next week. We'll see how it goes, see how everybody's feeling. But in any case, I hope you all enjoy, and we'll see you again for session 168 soon enough.
Thank you, and good night.